got 58.
Yeah, but can you shoot 2 chromatic orbs that both miss?
No, I can swing.
You better shut the fuck
I
up,
can swing my
Torb.
base twice and miss.
I know you're every time you're doing your little black magic, like, ooh, it's gonna be a 2, it's gonna be an 11, if they're both going to.
Okay. That's just part of the game.
No, it's not.
It'd be no fun if you hit every single orb.
I can feel the bad vibes from you. They're making me miss so hard.
Look, just be grateful that you're not Keen. Keen doesn't even need my bad vibes. Just misses all on his own.
I would just be too powerful if I only had good vibes.
One thing I do have going for me is I feel like my heals usually roll pretty high for my cure wounds.
I literally stopped using cure wounds because I would heal for like 3 every time.
Yeah, your cure wounds were not great. You have that feature now that lets you reroll them though, right?
Yeah. If
you want to
I can also reroll Keens as well, so that's nice.
That's true. It costs Sork points, right? So
yeah,
it ain't free.
Nothing's free, but I do have like a lot of reroll mechanics which are kind of neat, honestly.
Yeah. It's a lot of
I think I got another Sork point. I did it, yeah. I have 6 now. Nice.
That's awesome. Do you want to give a previously real quick?
Previously, we found ourselves in the cave because we chose to stick around after a previously session. So us and Brash continued through the cave system. We also camped in it. We went to, well, mostly Layla went to try and speak with the statue that we believe may very well be sort of a effigy or worshipping place for maybe an evil fae spirit. We aren't exactly sure, but we're somewhat confident. The spirit or whatever entity is trapped there really wants Layla to free it, but when Layla was trying to negotiate with it, they could not come to an agreement, so it is still trapped for the time being. It's possible that something else frees it, though, since we broke the seal on the door to the chamber. Aside from that, we pushed forward into the cave system. We drank some water, of which I realized it may have been a bad idea for me to be the one to test the water, since I have divine health.
Yeah, 100% immune to disease.
So Grash also was drinking the water, and he just,
got a little dysentery.
He had a little bit of medieval Taco Bell syndrome. It was not very good for him. We kind of had to wait that out, let him rest up a bit. Fortunately, he made the con save, and he was able to get over it after a bit of rest. We found ourselves fighting more of the vampire mosquito dudes. They had what was maybe this big brown mass of a nest. We aren't exactly sure, but Layla blasted it down in the cave and it landed in some water. May have been their nest. We aren't exactly sure. But yeah, we fought some of those dudes. We fought some fungi rats that were probably kind of in some sort of symbiotic, probably more of a parasitic relationship with this fungi that was growing out of their heads and stuff. So we fought a bunch of little rats that had mushrooms on them. And then we pushed further into the cave system. We I'm trying to think if we fought anything else between then and then we got to a large ravine. At the ravine, there was this big old like turtle bug kind of guy with these hook hands that was climbing up and around the ravine that we were trying to scale along sort of a cliff side of. Layla ended up using levitate on it. She rolled well enough to actually have it succeed. She levitated that thing up to the ceiling and we ran through the room. Further into the cave system, we ran into some more of the stinky sort of lizard dudes, slimy, stinky lizard guys that we ran into in the previously session. We fought a good deal of those guys. It's quite a handful of them, and as well as a leader / mini boss kind of guy that had this big old dwarven maul that he was fighting with, and he hit real hard. The fight was looking a tad bit risky, but we came out on top. After looking around that area, we found a dark-skinned elf that looked to be on some sort of a sacrificial altar. It's kind of a somewhat recently dead, perhaps. Our characters aren't really familiar with what it might be, but having a tiny bit of knowledge about D&D, I believe it's a drow. Out of character, could be wrong. I just know it's a dark-skinned elf of some kind. We got some treasure from a chest and chamber there. I believe I just rolled luckily enough for the chest to be unlocked, which is nice. We didn't have to beat the crap out of it for once or find a way to open it. And then we escaped out of there. Grash and I started to head back, and Layla wants to ask a bit about this potential maybe evil face spirit that is like locked to the statue. So she's heading up towards the Force Lord.
Yeah.
Ask some questions.
So I will say, Layla, you don't yet have access to sending. Your level ups will technically be like after you take an extended rest, right?
Okay, then just ignore the sending and it's just the first two. Yep. Or just cure wounds and stuff.
Yeah. You let's paint the picture. You were riding to the place. Did it have a name? Do you remember? Is there a name for the throne of the Forest Lord?
I didn't think so. We were just talking about like the tree, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of a journey. Why don't we revisit how Layla's feeling as she rides through the mushroom lands, through the flower zones, right?
So we ended last time. Layla was very adamant that she wanted to go talk to the spirits about this other spirit that's locked or kind of trapped in the statue, and she wanted Keen and Grash to help, but they were like, no, we don't care about the spirit because we're humans and not good. So then Layla took off on her own, and she's very worried about it because the seal on the door is gone, so somebody could just free it, and it technically could be a bad spirit, but it could also be a good spirit, so she wants to go find out as quickly as possible so she can decide what to do.
Okay. Can you roll for me a d20 along your trip? Okay, awesome. Yeah, you ride for most of the day. It's just you and your horse going up and down hills, crossing giant mushrooms, crossing fields of flowers, following the river. It's a path you've taken many times. Kind of.
A nice bonding experience.
Yeah. It's very chilly, but I believe you bought new clothing last time, right? Is that
Yeah,
true?
I either have like clothing from somewhere we looted. I'm pretty sure.
Did the party buy winter clothes? Is that a thing? That might be the other party.
No, we did not.
I don't think we did.
Well, it's very chilly. It's riding. Take periodic breaks, I imagine. Or drinks from the ice cold river. Did Keen lend you the water skin thingy? The magic one? Is that still in your inventory?
No.
So you're just
No.
using your water skin instead?
Hold on. 1 sec. Are you talking about the decanter?
Yeah, the decantor.
The decanter is usually stored on Doug, so we can just say she took it. Doug.
Okay.
Like, I don't have it in my inventory. It's like basically hers.
It is?
I mean, you're the one. Like, I have a water skin, you don't.
Okay.
The decanter is what you use, so.
I'm
Yeah, very well.
decanting.
Yeah. Just drink straight from it? Or you got like a cup?
Straight from it, I ain't gonna go.
Hell yeah. Straight from the milk carton.
Yep.
You'll eventually find yourself at the base of the hill. The stone pillars. The trees, perpetual flower bloom, even now. What do you do?
I'm gonna bring my horse up if I can and see if our little boy, what's his name? Caps is there.
Yeah. You walk the horse up to the top of the hill. And you can see Caps is like in the background, just like scrubbing the ground like a big like straw brush. You can also see the stone-headed creature that is just like standing near the door now.
Oh no, he's the bouncer. Very cool. I'm gonna walk over to Caps and greet him.
Now, look up at you and pause what he's doing. As you approach.
Hello, Caps. I see you're doing good in your new position.
Yeah, I am. I've got good attention to detail.
That's good to hear. The place looks great.
Thanks. Did you find any other horrible monsters since the last we talked?
Yeah, a lot.
Good to see you made it out.
Well, thank you. I thought you might be a little, mad at us considering of, he got a new job.
Oh no, why would I be mad?
I don't know. Didn't know if you would like your new position.
Well, what are you doing here?
I am actually looking for someone. Have you seen Saftis?
Who?
Saftis?
Roll intelligence check. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
She said she might be around here, but maybe not.
Is that a person?
Oh, she's a spirit.
Doesn't ring any bells to me.
Okay, well, I'll go inside and try to see if I can find somebody who knows if she's been around.
No, sort of watch what you do next.
I'll try to go over to Mr. Rock guy.
Yeah, you
and
walk up
see if,
to him.
I see you don't have to carry that big old broom anymore. I'm glad you're not struggling with it.
Thank you. I don't have to use the broom anymore.
That's very good. Can I come in?
Oh yes, you certainly may.
Oh, thank you.
You go and you push the doors. Push mark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just...
They don't budge.
Oh. Oh, can you help me?
Help you with what?
Oh, the door.
Oh, okay. He goes and he opens the doors.
Thank you.
You can see inside to that same like wooden building.
Mm-hmm.
The doors slowly begin to shut when he turns to his position.
Okay. If I remember, I have to crawl through.
Yeah, it's a 3-foot tall door, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Stump's too short for a full-size one. Yeah, you get in. You're now in the plaza area.
Do I see Apple anywhere?
Roll luck check. Hi, she happens to be in the first room. No, she's not in the first room. You'll see like a couple, like other like small fae just like skirting around.
Is there Okay, I want to walk over to like where the Fae talk shit about their problems. Like where they were gathered last time.
Yeah, the court hall, you mean? Or
Yeah.
the like area in the waiting room where they're all just gossiping?
Well, I'll go to the area first and see if it's open or not, for the
Yeah, roll look check. Oh yeah. The doors are open. You will see Lady Char is lounging on her throne.
Is there a lot of spirits around?
No. No one else
Nobody's
seems to be an audience with her. Yeah, she's just there by herself this time. And like her, some other spirits are like standing around, like in service to her.
Interesting. Okay. I'll try. Is there anybody is there any guards on the outside that I should tell them to let her know I'm coming? Do I just go in?
You don't see any like guard spirits near the doors.
Okay. Well, then I will just enter. And when she sees me, I will bow.
Okay. Yeah, you'll come up. Just walk along the cobblestone path. She might literally be sleeping. See her eyes are like closed.
Having a nap.
So what do you do when you get near?
I'll just I'll kneel down and I'll say, good day, Lady Char, to see if she's even awake.
Yeah, her eyes will slowly split open. She'll stretch, yawn, finally saying, "Hello."
I'm so sorry to bother you. I've stumbled upon a little bit of an issue that I'm not sure what to do with. So I thought maybe you could help me.
Oh?
We have found a cave that seems to be quite old. And inside of the cave, though the cave is very large, near the entrance there was a sealed door. And behind it, seems there is a trapped face spirit.
You tell me more.
Well, her name is... Hold on, I lost it.
Baptist.
Saftis, yes. And I tried to make a bargain with her to free her, but I'm just not sure if I should or not. So I wanted to see if you could tell me anything about her.
Yeah, she'll smile and say, so you encountered Saftis, and your first instinct was to try to make a bargain with her? That's what you're telling me?
No, I didn't try to make a bargain right away, but it seemed she was quite distressed, and I felt very bad leaving her behind, trapped like that. But I didn't know who or why, she was trapped.
I see. What kind of bargain did you try to strike then?
Well, it seems that it may have been a little bit of a poor bargain for her, but I truly didn't mean anything bad by it. I wanted to ensure that she wouldn't harm us or any other people. I wanted to not grant her, but like free her and have her answer to me until I can make sure that she is not an immediate threat to anybody. But she, of course, didn't quite like that idea, so I said I would go find out what is, who she is.
Let's see. Well, Saftis was before my time. I only heard tales of it from Lord Oakentree back when I lounged upon his branches. More
What did you say
gossip,
about
really.
her?
Well, Saftis tried to usurp him long time ago, back in the old days. The mages roamed. I remember hearing all sorts of things about crazy followers and stuff. It's the most exciting thing that happened. Pretty much the last exciting thing that happened before the mages fell.
So she had kind of like a cult?
You could call it that. It's one of the bad fae. If there is such a thing.
Was she unseelie?
Yeah. But she still had her own little shrine and followers. Honestly, as kind of... You hear many stories like this. Unseelie fae here or there. Sealed away, just waiting for someone to, free them. If I remember correctly, Lord Oakentree empowered someone, a priestess, to build the seals. But again, it was before my time.
Found a rope around her statue that seems to be sealing her in. And you're a paladin, right? Yeah, our paladin was able to sense some desecration, so that was the most of our reason to be very worried about it.
Well, you didn't cut the rope, right?
No. Not at all.
When you said bargain, you were communicating with her?
Yes, it seems she is able to communicate, though very slowly. She was only communicating to me, I think. I could hear it like a whisper in my mind. Do you think maybe her seal is slipping?
Maybe. Maybe you just have a special affinity? Or maybe she thought you looked gullible? Or... If I'm being more charitable, perhaps nicer of the two of you. Unlike Lord Oakentree, I can move. I can roam. I do not fear the Safdis. For I could go and tear her throat out myself, if the situation demanded. It would be funny if you struck the bargain. You'd get Safdis following you around like a puppy on a leash. That would amuse me greatly to see that.
Well,
Though it might not be the wisest idea.
I didn't have anything like that in mind. You know, I just felt incredibly sad, you know. It
Oh,
must
really?
be a very terrible fate to be sealed away like that underground for forever, or however long she's been down there.
It's true. Well, what was your intent when you said she must answer to you?
I just wanted to have the ability to ask her questions and her answer me honestly.
Wait, really?
About her intentions.
Why didn't you just say that?
Well, if her intentions were bad, then, you know, I would not like to
You'd
allow her
use
to pursue those.
the second meaning there. I see what you mean. Little column A, little column B.
You know, we are trying to make our relationship with you and your court and the spirits of the forest. I would hate to release somebody that might, you know, mess with everything.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably shouldn't let her out then.
Yes. I do think that we should reseal the door. Do you have anybody in your court who is able to put magic seals on doors?
I'd have to ask them.
Maybe I can speak with your advisor?
Yes, go speak with him.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Of course, anytime. Well, anytime I'm here.
Yeah. I will bow and head out.
Yep, she'll watch you leave.
I cannot remember, and I did not write down the name of the advisor. But I think he was like a rat or a bird or both, something like that.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? The guy we initially talked to?
Yeah.
He was not a rat or a bird.
Was he?
Was he not like a mole?
That's kind of like a rat.
Maybe he was a rat. I feel like I'm imagining a mole because a mole is like a rat with glasses to me. I feel like he had glasses.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what his name was or what he was. I have Apple here, and
Yeah, Apple's just more memorable of a name.
yeah.
Feels bad.
The other guy was kind of like mean a little bit. He reminded me of the envoy, so I didn't like him so much.
That's why you thought he was a bird?
Yeah.
Based.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember where you could find him even?
Oh, he had that office we were at, and then that's where they took us first before we went to get food.
Okay. So where do you go?
Excuse me. If Layla remembers, I'm pretty sure she would. Where the office is, I would head that way and try to knock on the door.
Yeah, you can. You do remember. It's a small building.
Very cool.
Well, roll for me like an intelligence check. Just don't roll like super low.
Okay. I'm not very intelligent, just so you know.
Yeah, you can find the door. You knock, you'll hear muffled sound from within.
Does it sound like
Yeah, like
come in or?
something like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll go in then.
Yep, you'll see him. He's a rat.
He's a rat?
So not a mole, correct.
I knew it, he's a rat.
It's like fiddling paperwork.
Before I fully come in, is there a name on the door?
Roll a luck check. There's almost no way, but roll high enough.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like a little slot that's got like a little wooden plaque inside. You know, the classic like office thing. You slide
Yeah,
the name in. It says Tem.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I walk in. Say hello, Tem.
It's, hello, Layla.
I'm back here on business.
Yeah?
I was wondering if you could tell me if there's somebody here who would be able to make a magical seal on a door.
Magical seal on a door.
Mhm.
That is an interesting question. You might need to give me more information. Like, are you talking about like sealing your doors so like bugs don't get in, or talking like an actual seal?
Actual seal, like bigger things than bugs, so wouldn't come in.
Yeah.
I spoke to the lady Char, and we were speaking about Saftis, actually. We found her,
What?
and
No way.
yeah, we did.
Can't you keep your nose out of trouble?
The trouble just seems to find me. I truly do not try to find it.
Weren't you just here causing trouble? Less than a month ago, human time.
I felt like I was here fixing trouble, actually. Don't you think?
Look, that might be what you think, but
Well, it's all about perspective, you know. Listen, we found her. We didn't mean to find her. You know, she tried to tell me to let her go. I didn't. I came to see, I went
Oh,
to
I'm
talk to
proud
some
of you.
spirits to see, what kind of a person this is. And apparently they're not very good. But, she's still sealed away. But we broke the seal on the door, and I thought maybe it would be a good idea to try to put that back before we leave.
yeah, that's gonna be kind of hard.
You think so?
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping humanoids out of something is a lot harder than keeping an animal out of something. Animal will give up, but the human could take a knife to a piece of paper, for example. So it's not just a matter of closing the door, it has to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Last time this happened, I guess the first time that she got sealed off, Lord Oakentree personally imbued Shrine Priestess with power so that she could make the seals herself. There's a whole art to it, but to be frank, I don't think Lady Char knows the art of making seals. and I was kind of young at the time. Most of the older spirits, they left when the Ordokan tree died.
Okay. Well, I do have a good friend who might know how to help with that. And also, I'm traveling to Vale soon. Maybe I can get access there somehow.
Oh, maybe. Remind me where
Yeah.
Vale is. What Vale is?
Oh, Vale is... I don't know exactly where on the map from here, to be honest. I don't know I forgot the map. But it's an elven city. Very pretty. Very good.
Okay, so you're thinking talking to some other forest lords. Maybe their shrine priests and priestesses. Yeah,
Oh,
that does make sense.
do you know? Maybe I could... Well, yes, maybe I could find a different forest lord.
That is what you meant, right?
No, I meant... I don't know if it's possible to purchase the spell and have a wizard use it.
Scratches his chin. His rat chin. I don't really have any knowledge or expertise with the magic seals that the wizards use.
Me either, you see. But I don't know, that's kind of the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, the old mages, they had very powerful magics. Definitely one of them could seal that puppy up for good.
Yeah, I do think they're dead though, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, no, you don't need to tell me that. You fucking know. Could tell when all the people left because they're getting eaten by magic monsters.
Yeah.
It's not a good time when they fell. So as like demonic and scary as they were, it's definitely preferable to the chaos they left behind.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I will try to solve that, or maybe I'll just go back and cave in the whole thing. Then probably nobody will look for it anyway.
And shrugs. That might work. Or it might not.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. It was nice seeing you again. I will take my leave now.
Yep. Try not to get into any trouble.
Oh, I just fixed trouble, remember?
Fair enough. Then watch you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of go back to what he was doing. You find yourself in the halls of this place?
Yeah, I'll just head out. And, yeah, if nobody stops me along the way, I'll just get my horsey and back.
Yep. And you can do so in a couple days or so.
Very cool.
Find yourself back in Fagard.
Okay.
Imagine at this point, some time passes, so you guys rest from your journey to get that extended rest, get that level up, right? I mean, you guys tell me, do you want to delay your level up?
No.
No, I leveled up.
Awesome.
I leveled up.
I leveled up.
Actually, I want to send ascending if I leveled up.
Yeah, you'll be leveled up at the end of the week, doing this one step at a time. Okay. What do you guys do during your week of chillaxing from the horrible cave adventure?
Does it count as chillaxing if I go see ball gas?
As long as you're very casual about it.
Okay. Can I be super casual? You wanna go be super casual with me and go see our best friend Balgax?
Sure.
Very cool. We'll go like on such a casual walk, super casually. We'll be eating pizza on horseback,
Okay.
drinking. If we still have those like never-ending coffees, I don't know if we sold those or not.
No, you just had the one and Dinar got it.
Ah shit. Well, we'll be drinking never-ending water then.
Yeah.
Not coffee.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Nope. Something a little bit like foul about like an elf eating pizza on a horse. I don't know. It's very uncouth.
It's like eating fast food in a car while driving.
Just on the back of a majestic horse. Pizza!
Eating my pizza, and then I reach forward and like offer my horse a bite, and then she takes a bite, and then I keep eating the same like slice. And we're just chilling, you know.
Oh yeah.
We're all eating pizza. You better give Doug some too.
Yeah. Doug definitely could eat the entire pizza if given the opportunity.
If Keen doesn't give him any, I'll like give him some.
He's lactose intolerant.
He'll be fine. I'll give him a lactase with that.
I'll just be farting the entire fucking trip.
Poor Doug.
Why did you have to put that into his like character creation? Like,
What?
why curse him with lactose intolerance?
That's all dogs.
Dogs are lactose intolerant.
Well, yeah, but like this guy isn't like a fucking real dog. He's huge and he can talk. Like he can get over his lactose intolerance. He's past this. He doesn't need this.
Look, he doesn't mind.
Sure, Keen's gonna mind.
He likes farting and shitting.
I'll make sure you guys are behind me so you can smell all of the dog farts.
Not actually, my horse is faster than your dog, so especially when he's farting, he can't keep up.
Snow feed him the pumpkin pie, so it'll really smell bad.
Oh god. You're gonna have to Pokeball him in a walk.
Stop abusing my dog.
I'm not the one who literally gave magical dog lactose intolerance. Bro can't even enjoy life. Like,
that's normal lactose intolerance.
No, but like a magical dog doesn't, need normal lactose intolerance.
I'm just saying that part of him is not magical.
Yeah, well.
It's the mundane part, Doug.
What an unfortunate way to evolve.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, he's just happy he's fucking huge.
True.
You guys will make it to friggin' Balgax's cabin, which I think is like pretty much done at this point. For the most part.
Can I make sure I pick up some flowers and stuff for him on the way so I can give him a little bouquet?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Is he around?
Let's see. Yeah, you see him chopping a tree down nearby.
I'll wave him down.
Yeah, and he'll like glance over and see you, and then just finish the tree off like one giant chop. As if he's just fucking around chopping the tiny chops or something. As it sort of falls down in the background, he'll walk on over. Say, well, hello there.
Hello. We're back, but no books this time, just flowers. Hand them the flower bouquet.
I'll smile and grab it and say, oh, you're trying to woo Balgax?
I thought it would be a nice, housewarming gift, but you never know.
Oh, I hope your family has a very big dowry for Balgax.
Sorry, my family disowned me, but
Ah, well, you'd be in good company. I'm pretty much on my own out here.
yeah, it does seem, we're kind of loners, except, I do travel with Keen, I suppose.
It's true.
We're traveling to Vale very soon. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Let's see if Balgax has. Can't say I have.
Okay, well, they should have some interesting books there. I will pick you some up. It's like a elven city. So it'll be different.
It's quite interesting. I think I've tried my hand at Elven. Be fun to pick up a new language.
Oh, yes. I think that would be good.
Maybe we can pick up a book in the Vale.
Yes, that would please me greatly.
We'll take a look.
I actually have a question for you. Are you able to seal doors?
Yes. Balgax is capable of many things.
I have, unsealed a door that I need to seal back up again. So I was wondering if you could maybe help me, and I can maybe help you with something too in return.
Sure. When you say sealed, let us be clear. Are you talking a magic seal, or are you talking like me conjuring stone to fill the cracks in so that wind doesn't go through?
Well, if you are able to do a magic seal, that would be good, but you're also quite large. Maybe we could just, throw a bunch of rocks and, seal it that way?
The rocks would be a cheaper solution. Magic seals require gemstones.
Okay.
Do you have gemstones?
Well, I could.
Well, I do have 4 gems.
What kind of gemstones would you need?
It depends on the effect and the spell. There's a human spell that I've been wanting to play around with. But theoretically speaking, I could draw a demon circle, fill it with magic. It would have to be refilled every once in a while, depending on what was going on with it, but either one could work. The demon one would be cheaper, but require more maintenance.
Okay. Do you know the parts you would need? I could maybe pick them up at Vale, or
For which?
the normal one? The non-demon one?
Yes, let me think. Actually, I have a spell book. I'll go retrieve it.
Okay.
So he goes into his cabin. Comes out this huge spell book. He'll flip through, then he'll stop on a page. Say, yes, the lesser sign of sealing. There are 5 options of gemstone that can be used, but each must be given in quantity of 100 gold.
Okay.
There's diamond, ruby, emerald, pearl, or sapphire. If given 100 gold worth of these, doesn't have to be crushed, for I'm mighty enough to crush it myself. I could cast the human spell.
Okay. And I also wanted to ask, now that we're here, actually, and I'll like pull out a little notebook and pen, and I'll be like, give me your like shopping list. What do you need me to grab you at Vale? Like, I know you wanted some chalks and stuff, so I'll try to find those.
Yes, magic demon chalk. Don't know if they have the equivalents in the Greenlands.
Yes, I'm not sure that we do, but I could try to find something, and maybe there's some weird kind of store that sells that kind of stuff. Not sure.
He nods. And he'll write out a list of stuff. See, he'll just like sit down in the air and think and write. And periodically, he'll ask you, like, how much is this item worth or that item worth, right? So he's clearly not just asking for reagents, but, like, amenities as well.
Right. While he's doing that, ask Keen, do you think we should just cave in the place? Like, the entrance to that?
I think it's an option.
It's quite expensive to actually get the gem. It's 100 gold worth of it.
I mean, to be totally honest with you, this seal, at least the seal that was there, would have only worked against humanoids that don't know Sylvan or animals.
Right.
So,
I think we should try to cave it in.
that might be the easiest.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Balgax will hand you a list.
Nice.
It's written in common as well.
Okay. Very good.
You have a very nice handwriting, Balgax.
Thank you. At a period about 100 years ago or so, I was experimenting with writing my own booklets.
Oh. You still have them?
They're probably back at my old home. It's the Oni clan, buried somewhere, dark corner.
Well, if you write anything again, I would like to read it.
Perhaps I will. I will grab some horns to pay for these things. One sec.
Oh god. The plural is terrifying.
Yeah, he will, he'll, confirm the price of the horn. Like, did you sell any horns recently? What was the price of the horn again?
Oh.
Oh man.
Did I give you a second horn, or was that the other group?
We had the second horn.
We did get a second one.
Yeah.
Did it get sold?
Man,
Yes.
I remember how much I got for it.
I think it was like 120.
Oh, that sounds right.
I don't know. Let me see, maybe I have it written down. Which session was
I want to say it was a 40-pound horn, and we sold it for like 125, maybe.
Okay. I think that does sound right to me. And we'll say that's more than the other horn. It was bigger,
Yes.
right?
Yes, it was. It was twice the size.
But not twice the currency.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you have
to
to.
barter.
You think you got a worse price for it?
Potentially, yes.
It really depends where we sell. We haven't ventured too far out yet. But I think in Vale we might be able to find a buyer who will pay more.
Well, if you're willing to carry some horns, I think perhaps 4 horns is enough.
Yes, we can carry some.
Give you guys 4 horns.
Alright.
They'll probably be okay on the horse and the dog.
Yeah.
That should be okay.
Okay.
Yep. There's one 20-pound one, 2 30-pound ones, and one 40-pound one.
Okay.
120, 230, and 140?
Yep.
At first, I thought you said like 120 pounds. I was like,
That'd be a
damn.
very big horn.
Yeah. I will let you know what prices we get from these. I do anticipate we should get a better price in Vale than these closer towns.
Vale is further. I think there's quite a good chance that they will offer a better price.
Yes, I imagine. The further you go, the better you get. Unless they have some of their own thunderboars they hunt down there.
I don't believe so.
Doesn't sound like something elves would do, but maybe.
I don't know what elves would do. There's only been stories told. A variety of types, the demon realm of the elves. Most of them perverted. Sad to say.
Really?
Yes. It's a whole
maybe I
subgenre.
That's interesting.
Well, elves are so few and far between, it reminds us of some of our more elusive clans.
Well, I'll try to get you some elven books about elves.
That'd be interesting. I might have a book about elves. My shelf that I got from the demon fort.
Oh.
But I don't know if it's the type of book you would appreciate. Perhaps. I would not judge.
I must say, I am quite curious about what it's written about elves.
Do you know how to read demon?
Oh, no, I do not.
Well, luckily there's many pictures.
But you know what? I do have a friend who can read all languages. Maybe he would appreciate it. Maybe I could show him.
Oh, he knows the spell.
Actually, you know him too. It's Aldrich.
Interesting.
Do you think he would like to read it?
He might.
Maybe
He'll
you can
pull a book out of
lend
the
it
shelf.
to me. Yeah.
No, hand it to you. So it's got like a black cover with like a red text, but it's like demon runes.
We're actually going to see Aldrich soon, so I will show it to him. I think he will appreciate it.
Balgax will nod. He may appreciate it. I don't know if he knows that I went to the fort to get the books. Might be disappointed.
Oh. Why would he be disappointed?
Well, I don't know. He showed me the map. His, like, map of the region and pointed it out.
Mm.
I think. In exchange for information about the grasslands region.
Oh. Would you prefer I don't tell him?
I care not.
I just think it would be funny.
It would save him a trip. It'd be very irritating for him if he went all the way up to the fort just to find it empty.
It's quite devious, I must say. Well, now I have to decide whether I want to help him or not, because, you know, it would be a little funny to not help him.
True.
Hmm.
Power's in your hands, just like the book.
Well, thank you. Although I do think I'm a bad person to give power.
Haha. I don't know. Have to get to know you more.
Yes.
There's plenty of bad apples out there. It's hard to imagine that the two of you would be one of them.
Well, I do enjoy a little bit of chaos here and there.
Nods.
Nothing too bad. I would hope.
It's a good quality of a warlord.
Oh.
Well, depending on the army. And do you have any other questions or statements, things to bring up to Balgax? He's willing to shoot the shit, just talk about stuff.
Yeah, just gonna hang out with him for a while.
Yeah.
I'll try to, like, make a vase out of something, if I can, for him to put his flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna want his help, like, caving in the cave? Or are you gonna try to do that yourself?
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you think we could cave it in using a shatter or something?
Yeah, but, like, I was wondering, I don't remember how wide the entrance is and stuff. If I shatter, I wouldn't, like, I would want to make sure I don't shatter the statue itself.
Okay.
There's definitely space for that. Shatter's got a 10-foot radius.
Okay, well then I'll just try to probably shatter it so I don't have to bother Balgas with it for now.
Okay. Balgax will, let's mention offhandedly, I actually flew with the two of them. I was telling them about the grasslands.
You flew with them?
Yes, I picked them up and flew them. Because I didn't have that much information that was relevant to them. They wanted to go to this old tower. What do you call it? The old mages. They were curious about it because it had a crystal on top.
Did you
Did you
manage to
discover
get...
anything?
They, this crystalline bird flew out of it and began talking to Aldrich. There's some sort of trial or something. Then Aldrich touched the stone, and a minute later he screamed. He said he failed the trial.
Huh.
But he's gonna do it again at some point. Apparently he can try it once per day, according to the bird.
Oh.
I see.
I wonder what it is. We'll have to ask him about it.
Yes, it seemed kind of interesting.
Have you tried the trial?
I did not try the trial. I didn't know if I could.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I did talk to Aldrich.
You know,
Probably recognizes the wizard in him.
it's true. It's surprising it wouldn't recognize the wizard in me. I also know magic from without, as all members of the Oni clan do.
Well, maybe you should try to talk to it. Who knows? But maybe Aldrich would be upset if I tell you to try.
Well, I'm sure that tower has been tried by many people. Don't think it's gonna disappear if old Balgax does it. Unless I somehow
Probably
crack
not.
the crystal with my sheer might.
Well, you are quite mighty.
Indeed.
I'm sure you wouldn't do anything like that on purpose, Balgax.
Of course not.
Well, perhaps it is time for us to get going to the Vale.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys leave Balgax to his devices
Alright.
with
With
horns
a pumpkin pie.
and book in tow. Oh, and you leave him pie. It's very nice.
Yeah.
He's delighted to see the pie machine.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't
The
quite
pie
have
machine.
things like these. The demon realm.
Yes, this must be the best thing we've ever found. Like, this pie machine is the main character of the whole campaign at this point.
Is something that shocks and amazes for sure.
Can you imagine if, like, we went to the capital city and, like, every little bakery on the corner had, like, 10 pie machines in the back? And they're like, oh, yeah, those things? Yeah, they're like 5 gold.
Damn.
Nah, fuck that shit.
That'd be hilarious.
We'll
So
have to
we
burn
figured
down
out
their
that
businesses,
tech.
dude.
Just steal their
Burn
pie
down the whole
machines.
town. Yeah. God damn. Before we head out, I'll prepare some more flyers to put around Vale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would, I'll be honest, you would get your first applicant, but I did not prep them because I forgot. Because I was in a scramble to do the veil stuff.
Okay.
That is something, though.
We can deal with him next session.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
Or maybe in downtime. I don't know if it's like
that would also work.
just through text or something.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
So we have quite a few things to try and sell off. Could I give Ian maybe an intelligence check to see if he has an idea where it might be best to try and sell everything, whether it would just be the Vale or one of the places on the way?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. 11.
Yeah, so you have a lot of things to sell.
Can I help at all?
Yes. We have
Like,
quite a
give
handful of
opinions?
things.
Can you refresh my memory on all the things you have? So it's going to vary
Of
based on
course.
item.
Of course. So we have the horns, of course, from Bailiffs.
Yeah.
We have 4 gems and 4 unusual daggers from the initial chest in the cave. Those we actually already split with Grash because we found 6.
Yeah.
I have an unusual potion, the golden platter with like the bearded dwarf that has gems embedded in it, 2 silver rings, a silver necklace, and a 2-handed dwarven maul.
Okay, that's quite a lot of stuff. So,
Yes, it is.
We're hoarders.
yeah, so Vale is like a tourist trap kind of deal, right?
Yep.
It's got a lot of shops that sell things. not quite as many that buy things, right? There are certain businesses that do need suppliers, right? Like, for example, there are like fancy scrim shop places, or who knows, maybe like a jeweler or bow maker might want the ivory. And I can make like an ivory horn bow or some shit.
Uh-huh.
They want to be super fancy with it, or carve statuettes out of it, right? You think the horns, you might be able to get a good price in Vale.
Okay.
The plate, the bearded plate, and what's the other things? The goblets and stuff?
4 gems, 4 unusual daggers, unknown potion, which I might just want to have like identified somewhere, 2 silver rings, silver necklace, and a 2-handed dwarven maul.
What happened to the goblets?
You sold those a while ago.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So the jewelry and stuff, it would probably be easier to sell it in Reach because it's like a merchant town and there are, well, you know, merchants there. You might be able to find like high buyers in Vale, but it would take, you know, effort.
Yeah.
But you potentially could get a bigger payout in Vale.
Okay.
What about Mage's Rest?
Mage's Rest would be, it's less of like a high traffic trade area, but it is more populated than Vale. So, assuming you didn't find a buyer in Vale, Mage's Rest would be kind of similar to Reach, but be a little bit harder.
Okay. I mean, I think we could try to get some jewelry buyers in the Vale, and then on the way home we can sell them if we don't
Fair enough.
manage.
Would I think that Stonehaven could potentially be a good place to try and sell the dwarven maul as well as the golden platter with the dwarf on it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
If you're
I'm
willing
to
to
do that.
go out of your way, add a little time to the trip, it would,
Yeah, it wouldn't be too far out of the way.
dwarves do love buying dwarven things.
Okay, I might try to do that.
I love that. I see a little dwarf going to get himself a little dwarf platter.
Oh yeah.
Very cute. Very adorable.
Eating food on their bearded plate.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like a pretty like fancy dwarf because it is like a platter made out of fucking solid gold, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then be like, look, he looks just like me. I need to buy this.
And this is totally my granduncle, wink.
Yeah. Imagining like the excited like faces Wojaks, except like with
Bearded.
like dwarf. Yep. That's like them seeing the platter.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's
I love
execute
that.
on it. You guys will travel from your settlement. We should probably do the settlement turn real quick. I forgot about that.
Okay.
You guys are gonna travel when, you know, Bernard is like, hey, the boarding home is done.
Ooh. Very good. That's good to hear. We won't have our townsfolk going cold in the winter.
Indeed.
Is everyone happy?
Everyone is mostly happy. There is a issue that is mildly urgent.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be?
So one of the hunters who I've commissioned to hunt the boars, you know, on the other side of the lake, well, a pair of them, they were hunting, Now, as they do, to put stuff on the altar for the Hydra, right?
Yes.
When they were chased by a very large creature, they didn't get a good glimpse of it, but it was during the day.
Where were they chased?
They were chased on the... Let me look at the map. Gotta look at the actual map. You know, near the Bramblewood, but in the forest, the normal forest to the north here.
I see.
So pretty close.
Pretty close to the lake. I think our neighbor might be becoming a little more active. Perhaps it seeks to fill its belly before wintertime.
Oh shit.
I see. And they believe that this creature could have been the same one, or they got no glimpse whatsoever.
They got no glimpse, thankfully, or else we probably would have no hunters in our settlement. But it was quite a large beast. It could tear trees.
Do we need to deal with this before we go to Vale?
Are you capable of killing it?
Of course. Do you see me?
If
Do you see these muscles and it
Flex
collects? Yeah.
Flex your guns.
if you're not capable, then clearly the problem needs to wait. Or perhaps we need to prepare a lot of food for it. I just thought I should bring this to your attention. You are the bailiff, so it is up to your discretion what we do.
Of course, of course. Well, my one concern is that it's possible this large creature is not our Hydra.
That would be very bad if it was some other creature. It came from the south, though, which
I see.
kind of narrows it down.
Did the hunters say that this creature was fast?
It was not fast. I mean, they outran it.
Of course.
It was getting bogged down by the trees.
I'm a little nervous about leaving to Vale. I wouldn't want our people to get eaten while we're gone. If it's getting so bold that it's coming so far out.
This does seem somewhat urgent.
Shall we see where our good friend Brash is?
I think it may be smart to try and potentially hire some mercenaries and attempt to face the beast.
Yes, I'm quite nervous about leaving for Vale.
If it's chasing hunters, it could very well come into the village. And if we were not here, the village would be somewhat defenseless against it.
I mean, I was thinking about hiring some guards, but even if we hire like 10 guards from the Fort Huntsman, I don't know if they'd be able to do anything.
I'm not sure.
Yes. It would be quite difficult for guards to face off against a legendary beast. I don't know how eager mercenaries would be to either. But you can certainly give it a try. It would ease my heart as long as, they're able to defeat it.
Ian, do you think we can postpone our trip?
I think we might just have to.
Okay. How about we go to the Nar and talk to him about giving him a bit of gold to have our villagers do a little partying at his tavern and bathhouse? while we handle this?
Partying.
Yeah, we can just evacuate our
Do
settlement.
you think we need to evacuate the settlement to fight the Hydra?
Well, I think it would be better than for somebody to see us fighting this giant thing right near their homes.
Mm.
They might feel safer. If they don't know. What do you think, Bernard? Do you think we should
Well-
evacuate?
If you fight it on the other side of the island, I don't know if they would even see. Evacuation's always safer, but everyone's preparing for winter, so I don't know how eager people would be to go party.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know what we would tell them.
Besides, what would they see? Us victoriously defending Fagard against the legendary beast?
Yeah, I suppose. Unless we die. That would be good.
That means other problems.
Yeah.
And then the problem is out of your guys' hands and into the crowns, I suppose.
Well, let's go see if Grash is around
And Dosla.
and Doozler, even though we're mad at him.
The Dizzle.
We also could maybe like hire Peter from Dinar, right?
Yeah, true.
I don't know what's Peter's strength level compared to like the other boys from.
You know, he seemed really strong, but that was back when you guys were really weak. So it's hard to gauge it in your mind. You know he's got real dog shit AC. That's one thing you remember.
Okay,
Below Doslo levels.
we can remedy that somewhat. Oh yes, while we're resting and all that, I'm gonna redo my mage armor.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to Fort Huntsman and recruit some
Alright.
legends. Is
It's time
Grash
to go on
gone
a
by
hunting mission.
Where do you store all the stuff they got? That is still in the horse. Okay, just in the thing.
Oh.
Does that include
Yeah.
the book? Where's the book?
Oh, I'm gonna put the book in my infinite pocket.
Okay. Do you read the book?
Not yet. I forget about like reading it because we have to go kill the Hydra.
Yeah, suddenly stuff's too serious.
So serious right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can easily arrive in Dinar's settlement in Blackswift. Like, within the day. Than half the day. Actually, less than half the day.
Is it less than half a day to Blacksmith?
Yeah. I'm looking at the road. It's, you wouldn't know the specific number out of character, but it's like 12.6 miles.
Okay. Not bad.
So, you know, if you're on horseback, that's like a quarter of the day. With Doug, it's like 35 to 40% of the day.
Okay. It's like
3 hours.
45% of the day after he's eating pizza. And
True.
all gassy.
That gives him a speed boost.
The wind is at his side.
We have 6 blessed leathers in the coffers.
Yeah,
Big.
we do. That's for you.
Keen,
Yeah.
shall I send a little message to our friend Balgax? Maybe he wants to fight a Hydra with us.
What? We just visited him and we didn't. Oh my god.
Well, we didn't know. I can send him
That's
a sending. Also, did we do a settlement turn first, or?
What happened to. Well, we haven't gotten to that yet. But
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I
happened
hadn't
to us
gotten
not
to that.
telling Balgax where we lived?
I mean, I trust Balgax.
Yeah, he's given us weird demon porn. We trust him now.
Yeah. You only give that to friends, right?
True.
I mean, you haven't opened the book yet. Do you know if it's actually weird demon porn? What if it's just gonna curse us?
Are you interested, Keen? Do you want to open it?
No, what if it's gonna curse
I'm gonna
us?
take the book out, open it, and like towards Keen, like a random page.
All right, Keen, do you look? Do you look away?
I refuse to look. I will not be cursed.
I keep following Keen, like trying to flash the page to him. Like if he like looks away, I'm like,
Can we make like a D, I don't know, 100 roll or something to see if the like page even has anything on it?
I want to see. I wanted to roll if the page has like a drawing or like a picture or whatever.
Oh, it's a 100% chance it has a picture on it.
The
Okay.
whole book is pictures?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Look,
It's just a porn magazine? Wow, guys.
I need to roll athletic or something to see if I manage to fucking.
Yeah, it'd be like a
Can't I
pose.
just close my eyes?
Yeah, but then how will you walk on the road? I guess you can communicate with Doug.
Wait, I prepped 2 suggestions. Don't try me, bitch.
Doug, that's where he's going. He doesn't close his eyes.
That's true.
I want to show Doug. Doug, what do you think?
I don't know if Doug even knows what that means, what pictures mean.
Poor Doug.
Doug is innocent. You cannot corrupt him.
You gave him lactose intolerance, like I give him porn. I feel like we are not the same. I'm just saying. Yours is way worse.
And Doug looks at the pictures.
Well, I don't actually give it to him, but like he
Oh
can
yeah, he doesn't have hands.
He does. I don't know if he's gonna try to like eat it or something. So I don't want to ruin. Okay, fine, Keen. I'm not going to make you look. Whatever. I don't know.
If
Tell
it is
me if you
cursed,
think I
Doug
should.
is cursed.
No!
Okay, I'm gonna look at it to make sure
He
it's
already
not.
has lactose intolerance. He doesn't need more curses.
Bro, you gave him that curse. You could
What do you
have been
mean he
like,
was born this way?
no, he wasn't. You could have been like,
He's
this is
a
my
dog.
dog, and he out-evolved out of this stupid fucking lactose intolerance. Okay? You
He's
could
the
have said
one
that.
dog that can eat cheese.
Yes,
The
he
one
could have been the
dog.
chosen one. Yeah.
Alright, if you're looking, then you can roll a luck check to see how bad the page is.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh,
either
yeah.
really bad or really good.
You like look at a, you know, you're trying to show Keen this page, but he's closing his eyes, he's keeping his head tilted away. Finally, you know,
Yeah.
Keen's being no fun, so you go to the horse and you get curious, like, I'll take a look at this page. You look, and it's this drawing of what appears to be an elf, though like the ears are like the wrong length and stuff. It's wearing a weird outfit as she is getting like fucked by 5 goblins.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Do
it's
I
like
feel cursed?
the money shot.
Oh god.
Is
Keen,
it-
I think this would be your thing. I'm just saying.
Something makes me not believe you.
Yeah, it's foul. Unless your character is into that sort of thing. But
No.
like goblins are like
No.
non-sapient, so it's like extra gross.
But I feel fine other than the disgust.
Yeah, you don't feel cursed.
Okay. It's not cursed, Keen, okay? It's just weird. Oh,
What, you think I was averting my eyes just because I thought it might have been cursed?
yeah.
Even if it's not cursed, I don't want to see it.
Okay, you're a little baby Keen, okay? Big ass paladin and all that. Can't even look at a little freaking book. Alright, let's go find freaking Grash, okay?
Uh-huh.
Nope. You pass by
I thought that's
Blackswift.
what we were doing.
Are we going to Blackswift?
We'll check Fort Huntsman first, maybe Blacksmith on the way back.
Okay.
Alright, you make it to Fort Huntsman.
Okay. Now, I look for Grash.
Yeah, roll for me.
And Oslo.
Yeah, luck checks for the two of them. See if they've been like randomly hired or not. So that's Grash. Grash is around. Dazla also happens to be around.
Nice.
And I'll walk
Alright.
up to Grash and I'll be like, "Hey, Grash, wanna go kill a Hydra?"
Excuse me?
Hey, Dozley, you want to kill a non-dangerous enemy that won't kill us?
Do you need my help killing a non-dangerous enemy?
I'm not gonna lie, it's dangerous. You win?
Today's a good enough day to die.
Alright, that's the spirit.
So,
yeah.
payment. What, is it a foe with coin?
Really good question. Maybe.
Do
you think Hydras are like dragons and they like
No.
hoard shit?
I can like intelligence check, but I don't believe so.
You get a cool new title though, the Hydra Slayer.
True. I'll say, you know what, Dozla, I do not believe this enemy will necessarily have coin, but it will open up a large cave nearby my settlement that may lead to riches. But I would be willing to deal in a flat payment.
Do you remember how much you paid me to guard your place over the course of All Hallows Eve?
I believe it may have been 25 gold.
He nods and says, well, perhaps 100 gold then.
Is this Dozla?
This is
This is Dazla.
This is 0% hit rate, man.
Well, it is going to be potentially quite dangerous.
Well, unless there's some sort of other value we can extract from it.
We probably can sell the
I
body
suppose
part.
pieces of this creature could perhaps be worth a pretty penny.
Perhaps I get a share of that then.
That could be agreeable. Would you be willing to take that kind of deal? It is a rather rare creature. I believe pieces of it might be worth something.
And thinks about it. Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. I have a question. Should my aura of protection be applying to my persuasion or not?
No, it's just saving throws.
Okay.
Don't worry, if you roll bad, maybe I can help you.
Says maybe a 25 gold surcharge on top of that. I believe that's the word for it, right?
All right. We'll pay you a flat 25 gold, and you will get a share of the loot from the monster's body.
And any loot it has, if it has any.
Sure.
You can play tricky word games if it's got like a pile of diamonds it sleeps on or something.
I suppose. I don't believe that's the case, but it could be.
See, I don't just think with this thing, he says, slapping his axe.
But if it just so happens to be sleeping on riches, as you say, would you still require the 25 gold payment?
I suppose not.
All right. And I'll reach out my hand and shake on it.
Yeah, I'll shake.
Okay, now talk to the other guy about persuading people.
Okay. So Grash, Layla here says you seem to be afraid to come help us battle a monster.
Well, she said it was a Hydra, right? That's like a dragon.
Well,
Yeah, but it's like a baby dragon.
not so fast. I don't believe it's quite a dragon.
Have you fought dragons before?
I have not fought dragons, but I have witnessed this beast that we plan on fighting, and it is not the size of a dragon.
It's like a baby. Also, you haven't witnessed it, have you?
We've witnessed, like, the size of
I'm
it.
the only one.
We haven't had a
Just
great
saying.
look at it. You were the only one that witnessed it both times? I thought you only saw it the first time. Didn't we both witness it, just, like, shape at night that one time?
No, I think it was me camping out.
Did you not tell me what you thought the, what's it called, like, size was? So I remember, like,
I told you.
I remember it was estimated that it was, like, around 20 feet tall or something.
Yeah, I told you. I just didn't think you've ever seen it. Like, personally.
Huh.
Unless maybe you were fishing and you had a little encounter. Who knows?
Didn't the two of you, like, wait for it to come eat the boar? Isn't that how
That's
you know
what
it's
I thought.
Hydra?
That's what I thought.
Oh, I thought it was just me. My bad. Thought I was creeping out in the trees all the time by myself.
It might have been just you.
I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
I think it might have been the two. I don't remember the detail.
Yeah.
I thought it was both of us.
This is why I need to do, like, the split up channel sometimes. And we'd know for sure.
But yeah, anyway, it's just like a baby Hydra. It's not like a real Hydra, like a little bit. So like we can definitely kick its ass. We got this. You remember you kicked like ass in the cave, you killed like everything, you know? How much harder can this be?
Well, this sounds like a terrible idea.
How tall were the Cyclops?
The Cyclops are like 12 feet tall,
Yeah, I'll
give or
throw Grash.
take. Maybe like 11.
Don't you remember how we annihilated that village of Cyclops? This creature is only maybe about twice the size of one of those.
Besides, you leveled up, right?
Well, he doesn't
Just
know
your way
that.
of leveling up.
Oh, give me a persuasion check, Sean.
Okay. That's pretty good.
We did kill creatures half the size of it. So you'll forgive my trepidation. I was a mercenary before, an adventurer. I don't have a quite good grasp of the power of these things. Let's say I did perish in the fight. Would you be able to spin to revive me?
Girl, I will not let you die.
Oh, I'm just... Look,
You
you have to
worry about it.
you have to analyze the worst.
Would you be able to revive me? And you basically said no.
Listen, I have no idea how to resurrect somebody, but what I do
Do
know.
not say that out loud.
You just go to the church. What do you mean?
Oh, of course. I'm literally about to build a church, actually. So, like, yeah.
What if in this hypothetical case where you died, all we had left was like a finger bone?
Well, in that case, I'd be fucked. I'm just saying.
No. Listen, Rash, I will not let you die. Look, he in here. Do you remember how many heals he has? So many.
That's true, and I have even more than last time.
Have you fought any other legendary beasts? Look, I'm just saying, if you're willing to go the extra mile, assuming I'm intact, then I'd feel more comfortable. If that's not on the table,
Yes, I will get you resurrected. Also, I will prepare a spell, and then if you're in danger, I will cast a spell on you, and it'll make you go super high up in the air, and then the Hydra can't kill you, right?
Does it have wings?
No.
Okay. That could work.
I think. I didn't see the wings, right? Well, this bitch is fat. How are you gonna fly?
All
like,
dragons
he's water.
fat.
Yeah, but he's in the water, like, for real. He's just like a water thing. He can't be doing everything. That would be unfair.
Have you never seen a bumblebee?
Is a bumblebee also in the water? No, he died in the water.
True.
Yeah.
The tarantula wasp, on the other hand, those fuckers can just live in the water. Pretty sure.
They're the masters of all the elements.
Dude. Actually, like, there's this, like, incident, like, I forget if it was last summer or the summer before, where I had, like, a family member who's fucking, you know, getting chased by one, and they, like, sprayed it, right? And
Ooh.
it was on the, like, the pool deck, right? And they were just spraying the fucking thing with the garden hose, right? That had one of the, like, hand things, you know, the sprayer nozzle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing was just sitting in the beam, just holding on. This is getting a full force direct spray from the hose for like a solid 30 plus seconds before it finally succumbed.
Oh my god.
Shit.
She was like a fucking Terminator.
Do you know anyone that's been stung by one?
No, but I've heard it's the most painful type of sting.
It is one of the most painful stings. Yes. Like, as far as, like, insect stings, I believe it is one of the most painful in the world.
Yeah, it's very not bueno.
Yeah.
How does sending work? How many words or letters?
You can hit the spell info, but it's like 25 words, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Unlimited range.
That's crazy.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna send this to Balgax.
What is your response? Watch his response just be like, did you like the book?
Can I do just PS great book?
They gave me a wisdom check. Try to get that in there. Think of it before you send the spell. Oh yeah? You can add in.
Oh, yeah, right.
And you'll get a response from Balgax. I need to get in the mind space of Balgax.
Are we gonna tell Crash and Dosla that we're inviting a gigantic demon from the Oni clan?
Don't fucking say that shit out loud. They'll understand.
Okay.
And if they don't, then they'll die. I don't know what to say.
It is a good question of whether or not you want these random people to know that you've got like a demon you're working with.
I feel like this is really just kind of reckless.
Oh, lucky, I'd rather take Volgax than both of these fuckers, so...
I mean, yeah, but we've already invited them.
Just be like, hey, actually, you're fired.
Think Balgax
Do I
will
care?
reply the following.
And just so you know, we actually cannot disengage this thing.
Which thing?
If shit goes down, the Hydra, like it says in my notes that this thing follows for miles.
True. I mean, it...
The hunters got away.
Here's the thing.
Huh?
Here's the thing. The distance doesn't matter, because how are you gonna fucking outrun it on a rowboat? You know what I mean?
I was actually trying to
The hunters did
getting it
outrun
out of the water.
Did that rain outside?
Oh. Oh, yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
It's been rainy.
Let's see, 1, 2. So you get that back as Keen is like in the foreground or background. It's like discussing terms with Grash.
Yep. We would be willing to take your body to a church for resurrection if possible, and if needed.
Of course, that will not be needed. Duh. You know why that will not be needed? In fact, because we have a very powerful ally. Would you like to know about him?
Hmm?
Would you like to know about our powerful ally?
Sure. You're bringing even more people. Said, I heard there's other bailiffs who are powerful adventurers.
Yes. No, not them though. You see, we have met a friend, and he's got like a little bit of a weird complexion, and he's really tall, and he's very strong, and he's gonna be helping us. Do you think that would be good?
I'll raise an eyebrow. Like a Esterman?
Kind of. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's Keen doing? That's why you're just standing and watching.
Not an instrument.
Sorry, what does Keen say?
Not an instrument.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm just like...
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Grash will look perplexed at you.
Crash, have you ever fought demons before?
Yeah, a few times as a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were trying to like rob and pillage innocent like villagers.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've also killed a lot of demons in my time. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, you know, have you ever been friends with a demon before?
No, that would, be treason.
Oh, yes, that would be treason. I would never do that. Of course. Yeah, anyway, I'll let you know when we find, some demons to fight. I think, you know, maybe this Hydra isn't for you. I wouldn't want you to die or anything.
I'll kind of look between Keen and you. Well, I mean, not super excited about fighting Hydra.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a scary little
Well, that's
creature.
a prerequisite, unfortunately, to come fight. So, we'll call you another time when you're excited.
Look, I'd join you if it was anything else. I'm just saying.
Alright.
It's kind of crazy stuff to put on a mercenary.
Fair point.
Yeah, so sorry. So sorry. It was totally out of line from us. Love you though. And then he'll tap him on the shoulder and leave.
Yep, you leave conversation with Crash. Goes back to, eating his lunch.
I'm gonna go talk to Dosla.
Yeah, you see what Dazla is. Like, fiddling with his bag.
And hey Dosla, how's it going?
Hey. It's fine. We're just talking. It's pretty much the same as before.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Anyway, like, have you ever done any treason in your life?
I don't think I've ever gotten that drunk.
But would you? Theoretically?
I would not admit to such things. Are you dumb? Would you do a little treason? Are you trying to entrap me? I'm a loyal servant of the crown.
Yes, me too, of course,
Listen,
of course. But like,
You're doing weird elf things? Serving the woad?
no,
I'm not gonna betray the
not
crown.
treasonous. I'm not betraying the crown. What the fuck are you saying? Are you saying I'm treasoning right now? I'm not.
I don't know, it
Are
sounds
you?
like you're treasoning.
Sounds like you're very defensive. I think you're the one doing the treasoning anyway.
Why did we come to Fort Unsmith?
Anyway,
I don't know.
I have a friend who. He's a really good friend. He just looks
Shut
really
up.
weird.
Just stop talking.
He's been
Dawson,
cursed.
have you ever met any demons?
He's been cursed by the witch.
Do you say that out loud, Keen?
Yes.
We fought them.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did on All Hallows Eve.
Anyway, Dosla.
Look, if we're
This
talking
Friday,
about
like-
crazy shit, let's not do it in the middle of the tavern inside a fort
yes.
owned by the queen.
Yes. Of course, yes. Oh goodness, let's take this outside.
They'll follow
A
you
little
guys.
secluded area under the tavern or something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start riding out to Fagar.
What?
Dosla doesn't have a
What do you
horse.
mean?
Let's fine. You can ride with me, like last time.
Oh, he's not gonna get on the horse. Be like, we could walk to a secluded location.
All right, fine. Basel.
Just like, yeah, so if you ever done any treason, you know, you want to do a little treason, you're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Hey, Dazla. I'll be straight with you right now, okay? For real.
Yeah,
We friends with a demon.
okay. Interesting.
Yeah. But like, we still love the queen. Like, this doesn't like stop our love. We have plenty to go around. I don't know why it's treason. To be honest, I didn't even know it was treason. But
I don't know why
Anyway,
it's treason. Just like, demons are like the enemy of the people, right?
oh, this one's not. He's kind of chill, you know. I feel like that's kind of racist, to be fair. Like to say like they're the enemy of the people. You know what I mean? It's kind of racist. Anyway, he's real big and strong, so he can help us, and then we won't die, right?
Oh, that does make sense.
All right, cool. Just making sure
Well-
that, like, you know, when you meet him, you won't freak out.
Well, alright, cool. I need to think about this now.
Okay.
Like, I definitely... Look, everyone knows you can't go gallivanting around with demons. I know, I heard of a guy who got, like, in trouble. He's in the dungeons still. That was
Don't
just
worry,
for,
we won't
like,
tell anyone.
fucking one,
Just-
I think.
Oh. Well, that's probably not right. You know? But, you know, why would you put... You know, love is love. Well, who cares, you know? Anyway, yeah. He's pretty cool. He's got a little cabin and everything. Like, he's just chilling. The man's just trying to chill, you know? He's living out his retirement and shit. And, yeah.
Okay. An old retired demon.
Well, he's old, but, like, he's not, like, an old man, you know? They live, like, a long time, I think.
But that detail does not matter to me. So, I'm just like, why would you tell me this? What the fuck are you thinking?
Oh, you know, I thought maybe you would want to know before we go over there, and then there's a demon, and then you have a heart attack because you're kind of old.
I'm not old. I'm in my prime.
Okay.
Okay. Doss was like 23. You're old.
Dosler.
I just think that, you know, we could all be a bit open-minded and go slay this creature that almost ate our hunters at our settlement, you know? And we don't want to die, so we could just have a little help with our friend.
Yeah, just work with the demons. The enemy of the country. Yeah, why not?
He's not the enemy of the country, you know? The other demons might be, but he's like a nice guy.
Hey, give me a
nice little
persuasion check.
guy. Okay.
I should probably be the one doing this.
Wait, I'm gonna... Shit, should I re-roll it?
It's up to you.
You can choose the higher of the two, right?
No. I have to take the second one.
I mean, luck is technically, you know, like,
Yeah, on average you roll
7.
higher.
Yeah, 7's not average, so...
Okay, fine. I'll take this roll.
Really?
Should I re-roll it?
Did you not like your...
I did, but I'm scared. Okay, fine.
Lower
I'm
than
re-rolling.
average.
I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Much better.
huge.
so much better.
It's a reroll diff.
Right now, like, this is +6, and this is the saddest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's 8. It's 1 point higher than 7.
True. And also, like, if you want, I could just make you forget that you ever seen this demon,
No,
and then you will never have
absolutely
to
not.
treason. Okay. I'm just saying you wouldn't have to treason for real. It would just be like you wouldn't even know that you were a treasoner.
Yeah, that's worse than knowing.
I don't fucking know. I'm just offering options, you know.
I don't know, look. I was all about, like, killing a Hydra. I don't know about Galvan demons. What if someone sees us? That's crazy.
We'll just kill him.
No, we can't just murder people. Like, I think you getting a little bit unhinged.
We just kill him? What do you mean?
She's supposed to be a paladin,
Forget stuff.
priest.
I'm not a priest.
Look, I was almost willing, but telling me, oh, I'll just hit you with mind magic, so we'll just kill people. That
listen,
doesn't make me
I
want to join you.
No, like
It's
I'm
gone
just
from
saying I will
sketchy to like
protect you.
extremely sketchy.
I'm just saying I will protect you. You know.
No.
Yes.
That's insanity. You've successfully unconvinced me.
Look, listen.
Stop.
Listen, it's gonna be fine. Okay?
No. Look, I'm gonna go try to forget I had this conversation because I don't know if this is treason. Just listening to this.
Kid, come on. Help me out here.
You're digging yourself into the deepest hole I've ever seen.
Oh, shit. Okay, I was just joking. We're not gonna kill anyone except the Hydra, of course. Hello?
I'm flabbergasted, genuinely.
It's, when you're trying to save, do you know how many people live in our village? Like, we have to save them. They're going to die from this Hydra. Like, 2 of our hunters, they were attacked by the Hydra, and they got so scared they had to run. And the only reason why they got away is because the Hydra is so fat he couldn't get through the trees. Okay, so
Yeah, no, I get why you're doing it. It's just like,
yeah,
you have to understand my position. Don't want to go to jail. For you guys. Like, no offense.
Jail. We'll go to jail first. You're just like our accomplice. We're the real villains here.
The other person who goes to jail is the accomplice.
No, we won't go to jail. We won't go to jail. For real. Who's gonna catch us? Be serious. Like, nobody. They can't catch us.
That's not true.
Okay, fair, but okay, what do you want?
I mean, it's not a matter of money. Just to be clear.
Okay. You can't really be a real adventurer without breaking some rules,
Well, I don't know you that well. Okay.
I'm hurt. I
No,
can't
you're
believe
not.
you would say that to me.
I can't believe you're saying any of these things to me. I've said that before. I'm saying it again. You're too trusting.
I think you and me have become really good friends, honestly. And,
Yeah, what's my last name?
You don't have one, you're just Doslan.
Look, shut up. She doesn't know that.
Just one word, that's all you need. It's your stage name, okay? I was so hurt because you left us last week. We were trying to hire you and you were hired out, so...
Yeah, Keen hired me. Or not Keen, Joff.
Yeah, well... What's Joff got that we don't? He's just got farms. That's
He's not coming up to me saying crazy shit. Tell you that much.
It's just progressive.
Progressive.
That's one word for it.
Like you putting up flyers. It's like, in this tavern, we believe love is love, and the demons are people too.
Listen, I bet you're intrigued at least a little bit. Maybe you can just go meet him and see what you think.
Give me one final persuasion check.
Okay.
No, you're talking you're talking crazy. This is one of those moments where like everything goes wrong, like moments after this. Look, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
When you come back next week and you want to kill something that isn't a Hydra, that doesn't require the help with like the literal devil, okay?
Okay, you never had this conversation with us, you don't remember anything.
Don't think suggestion works that way.
Can't they just give him a sentence and be like, you forget this?
No, you can't. It doesn't work that way. There's like memory alter. Just like a higher level spell.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, modify memory, 5th level spell.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Dazzler. I love you and all, but you'll never speak of this to anybody else.
Of course not.
No, but I spelled that.
Alright, I'll roll. Wisdom save for him.
Yeah.
You do realize if he makes this wisdom save, it's so much worse than if you just did nothing.
I finally have another suggestion.
True, it only lasts 8 hours as well. So,
No, it doesn't!
concentration up to 8 hours.
Oh my god, can I stop it then? I don't want to do it.
Okay.
If it's 8 hours. I thought it lasted forever. Okay.
No, that's Gyas, which is like a 6th level spell. And even it doesn't last forever.
Bro, now I have to kill him. Oh shit. Well, what am I gonna do? Let this man walk around?
Yeah.
No, detain him. We need to take him with us or something. Hold on, I need like a minute out of like session time for like real life session thinking because now I don't know what to do because this was like my backup plan, but now I just told this man all this shit and he's like just walking around with this knowledge and
You do know our plan was just to like hire Grash and Dazla,
Yeah.
and then like after we were in the process of doing that, you're just like using ascending to be like, hey Balgax, you wanna come?
yeah. Well, do you want Balgax or do you want this guy now? I can tell him no Balgax, but I want Balgax.
I mean, Balgax is certainly stronger than Dazla. I'm just saying, like, we probably should have made the choice before trying to hire them both.
Alright, I guess I'll just say, you won't speak of this, right?
And of course. I just said I was gonna go forget it.
Okay.
Look, how am I the brains of this operation here? You guys need to listen to your parents, learn some sense.
Is he telling the truth? Or that's perception, I need insight. Hold on. There, that works too.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth.
Ah, fucking hell, I can't believe I just told him and now I can't even magic him to like forget it. This is horrible.
You put the cat back on the lumbo?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go home. Have a nice day, Dazla. Don't tell anybody that we'll practice treason. Bye.
Does Balgax even know how to get to us?
Mm-mm.
And he'll walk
I
back.
don't think so.
I'm gonna need a little bit of time to actually stat out Balgax, because I did not anticipate anyone hiring him for anything. So we can take like maybe like a 20-minute break or some shit.
Yeah, that's fine. I need a 20-minute break to think about what I must do to protect our settlement now. Loki, I feel like we should kill Dazla.
What's wrong with you?
I'm serious.
You just inside checked that it seemed like he was telling the truth.
Yeah, but I don't believe him.
Then
He
why
could be
did you
paid
inside check?
He could be paid off, you don't know. You don't know that shit. What if, like, somebody's like, oh, give us all the dirt on this settlement and give them 100 gold, and he's like, yes, yes, here's all the dirt. But I mean, who's gonna ask? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't know,
who
though.
would
Should we,
ask
like-
Dazla?
Should we go kidnap him, though? Like,
No.
I feel like maybe we should kidnap him. Honestly, I shouldn't have told him anything and just have him come with us and meet Balgax. Then he would have been implicated.
Yeah, that does make sense. Alright, legit, I will be right back. I need to
Okay.
plan things and I'll grab a snack as well.
Okay.
Got a stat block out. Again, 100% my prep was for the load. We're just gonna leave this problem for later. So give me a
I'm
bit.
too scared.
It makes sense. I should have anticipated it, but it also makes sense that the thing would be going out to get more food for winter, right? So
Yeah.
it's one of those things. I didn't think of the ramifications of it. Alright, I will deafen myself. Apologies for the
Okay.
delay. I am ready, if you guys are ready.
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Oh, I should. Yeah, I'm gonna write down new spells.
Well, why would you do that? It's the same day.
Oh, I figured we would, like, do a rest before that.
Well, let's play things
We can-
one moment at a time. Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys do next?
I think we should head over to Balgax and pick him up.
Sure. Or he can pick us up.
True.
But can you pick your horses up?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I can just Pokeball. Well, Doug.
Can I ride Doug with you?
Then who's riding your horse?
Huh?
You just left Fort Huntsman, right?
Yeah.
So you're on your horse.
Yeah, are we gonna head back to our settlement and then go to him, or... No, we can just go to him from here, right?
Yeah, from Fort Huntsman.
Yeah.
Pretty
you
much.
can just fly with us or whatever. Like, not fly us, but like,
What
we'll
about
ride
the
our
horse?
horses and dogs, and he can fly over us or something.
Okay, sure. We'll just go to Solar.
Alright. So you guys travel. And you can eventually find back Balgax's lair. I believe you usually go through Sunford. Is there like a different route that you'd take?
To Balgax? No, because that's the way we know. So are we at Balgax?
I'm trying to think. It might take a extra day to get there because of the
Okay.
forest being in the way and stuff. And the fact that how long does it take you to get to Fort Huntsman again?
2.5 days on foot.
Okay, so 1.25 days on horseback. Is that accurate? Now that you got a road?
I don't know.
Alright, let me look at my maps. We'll cross-reference all the maps.
It's 2.5 days if we aren't on horse and dogback, though, right?
Yeah, that was on foot. But that's like what I have written down here. I don't know if that's still accurate without a word.
It might be accurate. Oh, I'm willing to accept it uncritically. I don't know. So you would have extra days. That should be no issue. Just want to let you know of that reality.
Okay, did we make it to him?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll just talk about the mission and see if we can stay the night there.
Well, yeah,
before we
make
head.
a luck check when you get there.
Can you make a luck check?
High is good.
13.
Okay. Yeah, Balgax is there.
Alrighty. I'll kind of wave to make sure we can get his attention as we approach.
Yeah, you can see he's chopping firewood.
Okay, always
As
just not
usual.
Yeah, he's using
Always
his
be chopping.
big ass cleaver that he's got. Which looks like super duper overkill. Like he's splitting the stump underneath the log.
So, Balgax, did you get the sending from Layla?
I did.
Well, I guess it's time for a sleepover.
Would you be interested?
I believe I already answered.
He's down.
That's good to hear.
It'll be interesting seeing how you Greenlanders fight. You specific ones, I mean.
It'll be interesting for us to see how you fight as well.
Yes.
Would you
Heard
like
it's a
us to lead
sight
you there?
to behold. Where exactly is this creature?
Well, it's north of our current settlement.
I see.
It is somewhat east of here. We believe it resides inside of a cave that's on an island in the center of a lake.
He nods.
Would you be ready to go soon?
No, we
I
have
could
to sleep
fly.
over.
At the moment, but I can also wait if need be.
Is it approaching nightfall?
Should be kind of late-ish.
I need to redo my spells, so I need to sleep.
Okay. Then we'll take a rest here, if you don't mind, and we will leave in the morning.
Sure.
Okay. Would you like to redo your spells?
Yes.
Okay.
We're crawling. Crom max.
Chrome maximize.
You have your sword with you?
Yeah.
The
it's all
fire
good.
sword?
Sounded.
Okay. Very good. Does Balgax let us sleep in his cabin, or do we have to sleep on the floor outside?
It's a good question. But yeah, Balgax, why you sleep inside?
Nice.
It's got like a giant hearth. It puts in like logs. Wood.
Excellent news.
It's nice and cozy.
All right. We're sleeping good tonight.
Yep. He will ask, Layla.
Mm-hmm.
The guys are just like, you know, hucking in pieces of wood. So you said you liked that book.
Hi. It's creative. I only saw one page though.
No, I did not personally draw that one.
Oh, you personally drew some of that?
I said I did not.
But you said that one, but does that mean that like you did some of them?
Of the elf stuff? No, I did a classic Oni style literature.
Oh, okay.
I'm
merely stating that I'm not personally attached to the book.
Oh. Okay.
That's kind of a strange thing to say. Were we supposed to assume you wrote this book?
I don't know, it sounds like you read one page, but you said it was a great book.
Well, I was, you know.
There's only two possibilities. Either A, you are not telling the truth, and it is not a great book in your eyes. Or B, you were so excited after one page that was all it took.
It was just like a little joke, you know?
I see.
It's a Greenlander humor.
Okay. Don't think it transmits well over the airs of magic.
Yes, that is very true.
This is the first demon book you've ever read, right?
Well, technically I didn't read it because I can't, but I guess I've looked at it.
Seen. You know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yes, yeah. It is the first one.
Okay, well, very well. Can't blame me, I was curious. Be quite the twist of fate if elves like demon books about elves. That is very humorous to me, so.
That would be very funny.
That's all he has about that subject.
Okay.
Time will pass. Day will come. See, you're all kitted out. The many chromatic orbs.
Yeah. Bronies.
Is everyone ready for our journey today?
Of course.
All right. Let's head out.
Balgax will step out of the cabin. After you guys do so, he will seal it off. Just like traces his finger over the the door line. You can see like stone is inside the crack.
Do you always do that when you leave?
It is a simple precaution.
I see.
Smart.
Anyone with enough vigor or will could definitely get through.
Hmm.
Oh, we've got our horse and dog here, so you can follow us.
Yeah, I'll slowly just lift up into the air.
And we should probably not go through the Sunford settlement.
Do we know if Geoff's aware of Balgax?
I don't know.
Balgax, do you
Yeah.
happen to know Geoff?
I've not spoken with this Geoff. I've heard of him.
I see.
Let's go around his settlement in that case.
Yeah, what route do you guys take?
I mean, there's definitely a bit of an issue, right? We could, Balgax, do you think you'd be able to somewhat conceal your presence?
I did not prepare invisibility today.
I see.
I can be somewhat stealthy. I can fly low. Or I suppose walk after your horses. That does not befit an Oni to walk. Except in
Yes,
the
of
field
course.
of battle.
Can we just go straight east through the Bramblewood?
I mean, we could.
Bramblewood isn't like terribly hard to travel through, right?
For
Sure.
your horse, it's not great.
What'd you say?
For your horse, it's not great.
Well, it's not like a thick forest, right? So it shouldn't be too hard.
It's a pretty thick forest, but you can travel at like normal half speed of like walking, because the horse has to go around a bunch of shit.
Okay. I feel like we should just be safe and go like that way.
Alright.
Alright.
Go below the mountains.
Give me
We will be
a
traveling east.
survival check to keep your course.
You wanna do it or should?
We have even survival. I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oof.
Alrighty. Roll for me a luck check. Do not roll terribly. High is good.
11.
Okay. You will... Just gonna roll a d2. You sort of end up traveling northeast, and you encounter some other strange biome. Like, it's kind of... It's hard to describe. It's got like a ton of vines and like plants that hang down, like I would say like the swamp trees, but it's clearly not a swamp.
Okay, I think we overshot a little.
This is within the first like 2 hours or so, or 3.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll try to take note of the sun and try to correct course, to
Alright.
like the
Give
proper
me a
direction.
survival.
Okay. That's better.
Alright, you correct course.
Good.
It will take you a couple days to reach your settlement.
Okay.
Goddamn. But I don't want to go to our settlement. I want to go like, kind of like behind from like the lake.
Yeah,
Like not
yeah.
from our settlement side. Yeah.
I just mean like...
Yeah, okay. Got it.
And
Yeah.
so, like, if we're starting, like, here at Balgax's house, to make sure he doesn't know where we live, we travel like this.
Let me
I
swap
don't know
maps.
where we live.
Definitely is not the way you're traveling.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. So yeah, you'll be chilling with Balgax for multiple days.
Alright.
That's great.
Just chilling.
Yep.
Nice.
Just talk about random bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Does he say anything cool?
He says tons of cool stuff, but it's like such an information overload that it would be hard to describe. Like, Balgax isn't like 100% open about everything in the demon realm, but he will just like casually mention stuff in the demon realm. Some of it just doesn't make sense. Or is like, named figures and stuff.
Okay.
Like fights
Say
he had with
Balgax.
other Onis, shit like that. What's up?
Have you ever fought a Hydra before?
Let's see. No, I've not.
Do you know any Onis or acquaintances that have fought a Hydra before?
I knew a demon who fought Hydra before. Yes.
Do you perhaps remember what they had to say about it?
Yes, they don't know how much I should say. They're from a more obscure clan. But they spent a good amount of time in the human realm, the Greenlands, and adventured and killed things as part of the reason that I came to the Greenlands to do the same thing. They described killing this beast, said it was rather easy for them. Of course, knowing what clan they're from, that is not a surprise.
I see. Their clan is rather strong.
Yes. Relatively. New money, one might say.
I see.
He's in the political scene.
Okay.
Well, we don't know too much about hydras, but one thing that we do know is that fire seems to be somewhat effective. So if you have fire spells, be aware of that.
I can
Let's
shoot.
cut off its heads.
I can shoot beams of flame.
Very good.
If given time, I might be able to finagle lighting my blade of flame. I think it not necessary.
Okay.
Very well.
Does Balgax wear armor?
He does not. Well, he's got like armor plates on his legs, but his upper torso is completely unarmored.
Okay. Do I know his AC?
How would you know it?
I don't know. Does he look very armorable? Strong? Unhittable?
I mean, he looks dangerous.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like mage armor probably would not be stronger than his defenses, but I don't know.
You never know. All right. Have we come upon the river yet?
Yeah, you've just now come upon the river.
I see. And how is the river oriented?
Northeast, southwest.
We will travel along the river to the south.
All right. You begin following the river, and you start re-entering the Bramblewood.
Oh, what biome were we in?
So you were in the Bramblewood, just sort of going where you think was like southeast, question mark. Then you hit normal woods territory, as you were just traveling along for a while. Then you found the river. So then you started heading southwest. The river seems to flow into the Bramblewood. And it's sort of like flattening out to just a pure west at this point.
Okay. We will follow the river the other direction.
Alright, you turn course, go back east, and you'll eventually see the river fork. You can see on the opposite side of the river, there is the road.
No, we need to stay away from the... Is the fish fort being manned at this point?
Yeah, it should be. Or even if it's not, like, people are going back and forth.
Okay, well, let us not be there, near there.
Okay. You back up a bit.
Let us take a wide turn around there. I'll tell him this is a fort that is being manned by people. So we should probably steer clear.
Great. And the river forks to the south. At the end of it is where the lake is. Should we not just ford over?
Yes.
Yes, we should.
Right, Balgax will fly over to the other side.
Can we just go over with our horse and dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
We swim across.
We'll try to find like a safer spot to cross.
Cool. You do so. You get across just fine.
Alright.
Then what?
Once we get across, we will begin making our way towards the lake.
Which is...
It is to the south of us, no?
Yeah, if you cross, like, pretty near the road, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you'll see it in the distance.
Alright.
See, do I have a map of the lake? Don't think I do. Don't think it matters, I can just make one real quick. But yeah, you can see the lake in the distance.
Nice.
See the little island in the center.
Yeah. We will go to retrieve our canoe so that we can cross into the island.
Yep.
We'll do that, but I'll tell Balgax to probably stick on the other side. So I'll tell him our settlement is just across there, but you know, probably would be best to not be seen by people. Unfortunately, I found out today, even though this makes more sense, but apparently it's treason to be friends with you. So we gotta be a little careful.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, didn't Keen see a bounty for Balgax? Maybe?
Yes.
True.
Oh shit. Oh shit, did we tell him that?
I don't think you did. Or you might have actually.
Oh. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna tell him about that while Keen goes to get the canoe.
I'll just laugh.
Hmm. Don't worry, Keen. I'm pretty sure Keen took off the bounty off the board and threw it away.
I'm sure that will stop them.
Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna get the canoe on over to the other side of the lake so that Layla can come with me to the island.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you do so. What do you do with the horse?
Do you want to just say I brought the horse into the settlement when I went to
yeah.
grab the canoe?
I'd let Keen take the horsey.
Alright. I'm tired of these details. You get across the island.
You just want to like kill my horse, I can tell.
It's
I'm
true.
assuming Balgax just flies on over the island.
Yeah, it's 100% not an issue for him.
He's in the canoe with us.
No, you guys are in the
Fucking
canoe.
stink.
You start paddling, and he like flies up behind the canoe and starts pushing it uncomfortably fast. Just across the lake.
Shit. Whee! Okay. Alright, so
Having never
these-
experienced a motorboat, it's just very uncomfy.
I puke a little bit when we get to the other side.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, so this creature is in here, we think.
We believe the Hydra resides in this cave here.
Yes.
It has only been coming out at night, but lately we heard that there was a sighting out during the day by some hunters in the area.
Do you think we should try to draw it out or fight it inside?
Balgax shrugs. Do we know if it's home? Don't see why we can't just go inside and slay it. Unless it has supernatural abilities that involve caves.
I don't believe so.
I haven't read about it.
I imagine it would be better to fight it on land than in water, so. We also might be able to get the drop on it during the day if this is when it sleeps.
Okay.
I
Go
believe it's active during the night.
via the cave then. Balgax will say, do you know how close to the surface it is?
We do not.
Well, he just starts walking in.
Alright. Let's head on in.
Should we plop our things on here?
Yeah, sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, look at that, swanky. There we go. So yeah, you can give me marching order.
Okay.
We're going down?
Yeah. So, you guys are at the front of the cave, and there's just like this giant like staircase down, right?
Okay.
Sort of continues down. I want to say like 30 feet until the cave sort of flattens out.
You said it's a staircase?
Yeah.
Hydra on a staircase feels awkward, but
Yeah, many of the like steps have been like crushed in to be more of like ramps.
okay.
Hydra seems to not give a fuck.
He's flattening the place out.
I will be walking next to Balgax at the front.
I'll be behind that.
I'll ask Balgax, do you have dark vision?
Of course.
Excellent.
Might not look it, but I am technically part of the Red Clan.
I see.
In fact, most demon clans have dark vision.
Very good. I think it's going to be very important in this cave system. Let's continue to press forward.
Yeah, it's not long after you like reach the bottom, or you can only see 60 feet away, right?
Yeah.
That you will sort of hear a noise in the distance.
What does it sound like?
Sounds like it's very indescribable with the human mouth, but like hissing and
Sounds angry.
can you put an arrow downward, Skeen?
Arrow downward, sure. Let's see.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, shuffling, just growing louder and louder.
Oh boy.
Balgax
Over to
will
Balgax and
draw his cleaver.
yeah, I'll say be prepared.
Yeah, he casts a spell. You can see like a shimmering like aura around him.
I'll
Mhm.
turn to Layla as well, and I'll say, "Be prepared."
Okay.
Coming out from the edge of your dark vision, you see the forms of 5 heads, which are all
Oh, boy.
undulating and twisting and looking down upon you.
Do
Hit.
I have time to throw a dog before initiative?
Yeah, you can throw a dog.
Yeah. I will also Pokeball Doug on out here. Get him, Doug.
Fuck. He's got
Big Doug.
experience this.
Small Doug.
Okay, mid dog? Or a normal dog, I suppose.
Nope. The strong side of normal
Yeah.
for the wolf.
Dog gang.
Yeah, we can roll initiative. So it comes on out.
Alrighty.
Unless you want to wait for it to get closer, which is fine.
No.
This is good.
15 something.
Ooh,
Ooh, 21.
that's not Balgax's roll, it's for the record.
Oh no.
This is Balgax's roll.
Oh no.
Fake news! Volgax would never.
Balgax.
He would never roll.
Hello? I probably should have asked this ahead of time, but should I use like a longsword for the fire sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Hydra will get closer. Then you see it puts its heads out and roars. All 5 of them.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Keen, it's your turn.
Looks more menacing than the drawing I made.
Its turn was Aurora's?
Yeah. Fortunately, you're slightly too far for it.
I see. Hold on.
You can see it's gearing up for fucking to run up on you though.
Yeah. Let's see. 1d8 slashing, and then 1d4 fire, yeah?
Yep. But no
Okay.
bonus to hit other than your normal bonuses.
Okay.
Alright, Keen, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, we need battle music.
Oh, you're right.
I'm too relaxed right now. I need to be tense.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can tell me if I did this wrong once I start using it. I think it's good, but
I'll try a different
let's
one.
see. Let's see. You know what? I'm feeling brazen. I got my fire sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't get in range from melee.
How do you think the Hydra feels?
True. I bet it's not great. Alright. I think I need to be a little bit closer. I'm gonna come up to here. Let's see, that should be fine. And I'm gonna try javelin his ass. I toss a javelin at him. Let's see it.
Alright,
14.
does not hit.
Oh no.
That is gonna be rough, my dude.
That's not good.
What does Doug do?
I'm not thinking about it.
Gonna send me in there, Keen?
He's just like, he's like whimpering in our fucking like communications right now. Like, please.
That's a really big creature, Keen.
Oh my my god, stop it.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
I'd Pokeball him instantly, dude.
Doug's gonna walk up and he's gonna take the dodge action.
Well, before he even gets
See
close,
the end of it?
No.
it bites Doug for 6.
How can it bite? That's weird.
So before okay, hold on, I have a question. Can I take the dodge action and move after?
In theory, you could have. That's not what you said to me, though.
Well,
Said you move
no,
and
it's
then
not. I'm
dodge.
just... Yeah, I know.
In the
Well,
future,
I didn't
yeah.
anticipate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. All right, Doug is lucky that he did not just get one tapped.
Alright, Layla, it's your turn.
Since I'm on the stairs, do I see over Balgax or no?
Balgax is really tall, but this creature is even taller, so
Okay.
I think you can see over him. If it was like a keen-sized creature, it'd be a little bit different, but this guy is like touching the ceiling, right?
Yeah. I'm casting a Chromie Orb level 3 and fire damage, and I want to try to aim for like a neck to try and blast it off.
Alright.
Okay, but hold up, we're cooking.
Yeah. Is it a 1 and a 2? Oh, 1 and a 3.
1 of 3.
Is that it?
Yeah, you can blast it.
Oh, that is bad.
Its head's still
that's
intact.
bad.
Stinky damage.
Dude, it's 2 1s in there. That's really
It's a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Well, you got an A, which basically counteracts a 1.
I know, but that 19 damage with the level 3 is fucking sad.
Let's see, what's the average? The average is 22.5, apparently. Just weren't too off. Do you do anything else, Layla?
Oh, my dog. Since the dog saw him get attacked, he's gonna dodge and then walk.
Alright.
Gonna
He'll
come, like,
still
over here.
attack. It's 15 hit.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Bite
9
2.
damage. It's 11 armor class, so yes, it does indeed.
Alrighty. Balgax will lift up off the ground. Actually, well, he says, "How attached are you to these dogs?"
Oh, they can come back.
Both of these dogs are summonable.
Yeah, you see him, like his muscles bulge, and in the palm of his hand, there's like this orb of pure white energy, and he holds his arm out, and a 60-foot cone of ice energy will blast out. Very dog shit damage roll. Sad to say.
Honestly, classic.
8d8.
Yeah,
Oh, 8d8? That's
Doug.
crazy.
Yeah, Doug and the wolf are instantly like frozen.
Yeah.
Doug's a popsicle.
Yeah. He poofs. As he like falls down and shatters, he poofs.
Am I allowed to know which level that spell is? For EV?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Alright, what's half of 23? It's 11. Let me double check the spell level, because that is good enough. 5th level magic.
Okay, cool.
Balgax is strong.
Alright, it's the Hydra's turn.
Oh boy.
It will move past the popsicles and attack Keen
no.
5 times.
Oh, what?
So that's 1. It's 2. It's crit.
Oh,
3.
Oh boy.
It's another hit. 4. It
are
misses.
you dead?
No.
There you go.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
I also should have asked this earlier. But,
Yeah.
With with my heavy armor master, it adds 5 bonus blocking to my
Brace, yeah.
yes. I just realized I have 3 proficiency bonus now. Is half of 3 for the brace?
It's still
purpose?
1.
Does it round up or down?
Rounds
It's 1.
down.
Okay.
Everything rounds down.
I'm making sure.
Oh, it's a good question to ask right at this moment.
Yeah,
It's a lot of damage.
So it is 5 plus 4 blocking. That's not bad. That's 9 less damage than otherwise would have taken.
True.
I will also say, if I use parry, that brings my AC up to 21. Do I block the 21 and 19?
No, you just block the first attack, right? It's a 1 blocker.
Got it. I will choose to do that.
Yeah, you couldn't block the 21, but you could block the 19. Right. Or no, yeah, no. It's beats it for AC, right?
Yeah, I'm blocking the first attack roll, which would be the 15 damage, yeah?
Well, your AC is 18 right now, right? 18 plus 3 is 21. 21 hits, 21
Yes.
AC.
Oh, 21 hits. Okay.
Yeah, but you could block the 19.
Okay, so I'm blocking the 19, so I'm blocking the 10 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so let me add this up then. 12 plus 11.
Yep.
Okay, 23. So that's 38 minus 9. So I take 29 damage, yeah?
Awesome.
That's half my health.
God damn. I would have been dead.
Alright, Keen, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
The Hydra, as you're standing there getting ready to muster your courage, it just begins tearing into you. Bite after bite after bite. Crushing, slashing. You can feel its teeth getting through some of your armor. You have a moment.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and I am going to try to slash it with my fire sword.
Alright. You critically hit.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
get that head off.
I don't think my... Oh wait, actually I can...
Oh.
I learned from last time to click the little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did I do this correctly?
Yeah, you did. I believe so. Just double checking.
Okay.
God damn.
Did you do anything else?
I mean, I can double hit, right?
True.
Okay, I'm gonna try to slash again. 24
Oh.
also hits, yeah.
That's very good.
That's great.
Big keen rolls.
Okay. So I hit it for another 14.
Yeah, let me just add up all the damage.
Sure. I'd like to add a divine smite to one of those.
Yeah, I'll add it.
Might have.
11.
Oh. Big. Is that
Alright.
big? That's 2d8. Okay.
That's pretty good. Which spell do you expend for
Biggest
that?
keen damage.
I'm going to expend one of my level 1 spells, and it is not going to be a Cure Wounds.
Right, you chunk the crap out of the Hydra. You see one of its
Hell
heads going for a death blow. You dodge under it and hold out your sword. Its face splits in half.
Hell
With your
yeah.
second blow, you chop the 2 chunks. The neck is cut off and cauterized. Your sword
Nice.
just passively smokes as the blood on it burns.
Hell yeah. So it's down to 4 heads right now?
Yep.
But-
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to brace.
Layla, it's your turn.
Is the head I was targeting still alive?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna target that head again. With another level 3 Chromie Orb. But this time it's gonna hit. Oh,
It dodges. It's just too hard to hit these flailing around necks.
I really don't need to be hitting, like, rolling so low. I have +6. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. In front of Balgax, I'm looking pretty impressive right now, and you're looking like not the greatest.
I'm just so nervous.
I'm just so nervous right now.
I'm nervous.
All the pressure. Okay.
Yeah, I'm scared. That, I want to show Balgax how cool I am too.
Balgax will laugh and lift up. Say, it's a
laugh.
good showing, Greenlander. I should have came in from the start. And he flies in with his sword out. And he swings. Oh my god, he actually misses. His sword clanks against the ceiling. It's like, damn. The second blow lands true though.
There we go.
Alright.
He deals 21 slashing damage.
Sweet.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of really embarrassing to miss this. It's like a fucking building size thing.
4d6 plus 7.
That's
Oh
true.
my God.
What a beast.
Yep, he can swing twice with that. It's not just
It's
the
like a
one.
Mage
is
wizard
unbelievable.
fighter, bro's like everything.
Yep, he slashes deep into one of its necks, but doesn't quite come off.
Alright.
It's the Hydra's turn. Has 4 heads. Honestly, Keen, you slightly fucked it up more than Balgax, and more importantly, you did fire damage to it. So it's gonna do 3 hits towards you and 1 towards Balgax.
Oh boy.
So 14 misses, 13 misses, 18.
I mean, yeah, I can't parry again, right?
No, you did parry, or I think you can parry. Because your turn is after
yeah,
it.
it's a new turn, huh? I'm gonna parry again. Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright.
make sure it doesn't hit.
And the one misses Balgax as it bounces off of his shimmering magic barrier.
Okay. There you go, Mari. His AC's not that bad.
No.
Oh, and he'll fly over here slightly. Keen, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go for that neck that Balgax just nearly severed with my fire sword.
Alright,
That doesn't hit. That hits?
you hit that neck.
Alright. For 9 damage?
Yeah, you hit it lower on the stump, unfortunately.
No.
Does not come off. In fact, you barely graze it. It's really hard to just get purchased because it's, again, like flailing the fuck around.
Yeah.
Layla, it's your turn.
Okay.
I would have gotten an
Blasted.
attack of opportunity at Balgax. I'll do that right now. That also would have missed.
Actually, do you think Keen, do you need healing?
Do I need healing?
Yes.
I'm okay.
Okay, then I'll blast it with Chromie Orb 2 fire. This time it's gonna hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt it. 17 damage is not quite enough. You hit it in one of its heads. The head bobs, smoke coming off of its forehead. And you'll see it lock eyes with you, Layla.
No, don't look at me. Oh, I will move a little bit.
Yeah.
Right here.
Balgax will swing his sword. He chops. He swings again. And he chops.
Oh my god.
Dealing 43 damage.
Oh my god.
See one of its heads gets lopped off. It's now down to 3 heads. It will bite. I think Keen. Balgax did a lot of damage, so it'll be 2 Balgax, 1 Keen.
Okay.
So it Balgax, Keen. So 1 damaged Balgax, 9.
Not too bad.
At the end of its
Oh my
turn,
god.
from the stump Balgax chopped off, 2 heads erupt.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Keen, it's your turn. It's now up to 4 heads.
I see how this is gonna go.
Balgax says, haha, how amusing.
Okay.
Keen, it's your turn.
I'm going for that. I'm going for the 2 heads. Assuming, you know, the necks are like a little bit shorter, I'm gonna try to lop off one of those.
Oh yeah, you get a good strike
Oh
on it.
my god.
For 11 plus 4 is 15.
Now I'm feeling good. I'm getting rid of one of my level 1 cure wounds for this.
Alright, 9 plus.
And then... No!
Close.
Oh, you gotta roll the smite again. Because it's crit.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh,
Why didn't I smite on the crit last time?
I don't know. It came up last session.
Okay, I'm gonna remember this time, I swear to God.
Alright, so I think that is, let's see, 11 plus 4 is 15. Yeah, you slice off one of the new heads. It's back down to 3.
Nice.
Layla, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to blast it with a level 2 chromie orb, but again, fire, try to get a hit off. I will not.
Ripperino.
The
The orb goes wide. Balgax will pause and say, do you want to finish it off? Shall I?
Make sure you use fire.
He will... Huh?
The honor is yours, Balgax.
Yeah, he's not gonna use fire. He just is gonna use his sword. He could use fire, but he's not 100% confident that he would hit. That'd be really lame. So he hacks into it, lopping off its head. The other 2 seem to lose their luster as he slashes deep into it. Blood goes everywhere. It collapses to the ground. It's ending the combat.
God damn. That's a big ass crocodile.
I had no
You are
Hydra
a
tokens.
powerful ally, Balgax.
Oh,
this is a
also, during his turn, he regenerates all the damage that he lost.
Holy shit. What the fuck is this? This guy's crazy.
Balgax laughs. Says, I'm sure you guys didn't need me. 'Twas a
Yeah.
simple foe.
Yeah.
Really?
This is for Keen.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then hold on, that's not it. Mushroom.
Alright, 1 sec, someone's knocking at my door.
Alright. So you healed me for 8?
For 23.
How can you add 48?
Because it's a level 3 cure wounds.
Oh, when you clicked it, you weren't able to choose level 3?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh. Well, when I click Cure Wounds, it like brings up like a little window.
It
Yeah,
doesn't for me.
Oh.
How does it bring it up? Let me see.
Here, I'll show you. So I click Cure Wounds here.
Well, you click it there.
Click Cure Wounds here, and then it says cast at what level? See, look.
Oh.
Then I have this window.
Oh, it still doesn't do that for me.
No.
No. Can you show me again?
Right here. See
Yeah.
Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
I click that, and it says cast at what level?
It doesn't do that for me.
Yeah, it's probably because I used Character Mincer.
It just does damage for everything. Yeah, it doesn't do that.
Okay, so 23 you healed me for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
I mean, it's not good, is it? That's 48 that I got 15 out of. And then 2d8 plus 3, I got 8.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking horrific hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's
Bogyak just gets a free 10 healing at
Every
the start
round.
of each.
if he has 1 HP.
Right.
You know, I hope we don't have to fight him ever. Bro's gonna eviscerate us, like... He's going...
I'm not gonna lie, I think this thing could have been difficult if we brought Dowsland Crash.
Well, it would have depended on how much we could have cut off the heads, because the fight became extremely easier with less heads, right?
Well, the problem is, like, if the heads kept getting lopped off by Dowsland Crash, it could have been a problem.
Maybe what I had to do was, like, if we fought it like that, I would have to, like, cast to cauterize the necks that have been sliced.
Probably. You'd have to try to aim for the soldered,
The chopped off heads.
yeah, severed
Mm.
heads.
I think so. Finally, we don't have to keep hunting the entire forest for boars.
Yeah.
This thing to keep getting fed. Crazy shit.
This thing was big chungus.
Yeah,
Can you see how big it is? That's 30
Yeah.
feet.
it's fucking crazy.
Think it's like hiding any diamonds under its ass?
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure.
I'm back. My apologies.
We'll
okay.
come back.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, I heal them for the first 2 casts. The 8 and then plus d8 for the level 3.
Okay.
And then he was telling me that, like, he just gets like a bubble asking him which level to cast the spell, but I don't, so I was trying it out and it didn't work. So.
Yeah, it's because you put in the spell multiple times instead of having an upcasting thing.
I don't know how to do that.
It's a whole thing.
Oh,
It's not that complicated. There's just like a box in the spell.
okay.
I'm pretty sure mine's just like that because I use Character Mancer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can fix that up at some point.
Okay.
So how you guys feeling? Just slaying the Hydra? What are you guys doing?
We are so victorious. Figard is saved.
Yeah. Bulgax, what do you think we can chop off with this monster to sell?
Well, that's a good question. Fangs, teeth might be worthwhile, though it regenerates a whole head, so I don't know how suffused it would be. Perhaps the original heads are the ones we cut off. Its scales. Definitely. Probably worthwhile. though I cut through it like it were butter.
Yes. But that's because you're just crazy strong, apparently.
Well, I am a member of the Oni clan.
Yeah. I might have to join your clan sometime, honestly.
Fortunately, it's Onis only. You'd have to marry in.
No. If I marry him, do I also get super strong?
Probably becomes stronger than the average Greenlander.
Oh, perhaps I will have to court you after all.
Ha ha ha.
I guess we'll just start chunking shit off of this thing. It's just whatever we can freaking take to sell. I kind of want to go behind it and see, like, you know, what's going on over there.
Got any loot
I
over
don't
there?
see anything.
The tunnel continues.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to gather, you know, as much as I can, and, you know, we have had to postpone our Vale trip by a couple weeks, I think, at this point. So, I will try to sell all of this unless you want to keep anything, and I will bring you back your part.
Definitely think I'm deserving of at least half of this creature.
I will not argue with that.
Well, I mean, you can take what you like, Bognax, I think. Then Scales, you can take the vast majority of what it has to offer.
I'll begin butchering it. See, he
You can...
uses his giant fucking butcher cleaver. Begin skinning it, chopping it. See, he chops its neck into like rounds.
Yucky. Thank you for helping us. Our settlement will be... Well, they won't be very happy because they never knew there was a Hydra, but, you know, they at least won't be dead.
True.
I merely decided to, on a whim.
Well, I am very glad for it.
We appreciate your help. At least we're going to know in the future now if we ever have any strong enemies to face down. We also have a very powerful ally that could potentially help us.
I would not necessarily rely on my help. I'm a member of the Oni clan. I've chose to struck out on my own. I'm no one's pawn.
Of course not. I'm simply saying that we could ask you for help if we ever need to. You're obviously obliged to say no.
Nuts.
Either way, we'd just like you to know that we appreciate that you responded to our question today.
Of
I'm
course.
not sure you realized how much easier you made this for us.
I don't know. I genuinely think perhaps if you had a little help, you could have handled this.
I suppose. But I doubt any help we could have mustered up would have been equal to that you gave us today.
Well, one of the people we tried to hire today actually kept asking if we're gonna take his body to the church to get resurrected. And I told him we're not, like, nobody's dying, but he just kept asking if we're gonna get him resurrected, and I don't know. Just seems like he may have been a little scared, you know?
I think that is the norm for Greenlanders.
I suppose. It didn't inspire confidence in us to bring him today, though.
You have to understand. Though you may not be as strong as I, you are in a unique position relative to other Greenlanders.
I suppose that's true.
It is the responsibility of the strong to stand alone in some cases, as they are in a different world.
Well said.
I suppose that can be true.
See, Balgax starts like pulling out intestines. Just like putting them in a
Say,
pile.
Valgax,
What are you gonna do
do
with
you
those?
figure you'd be able to use any of this monster's innards for anything?
Could make demon-style sausages.
I see.
But I wasn't planning on it, so I was just removing its innards.
Very well. Getting them out of the way?
Yes.
I'll try to help him, like, do the stuff.
After like maybe a few hours of processing, get the bones sorted in a pile, the like meat stacked up on the ground, its hide in a different pile, its teeth and claws in their own pile. You will see that it's got, organ-wise, most of the organs are familiar. It's got a strange, extra, like, heart-like organ.
I wonder if this organ that I don't quite recognize is responsible for the regrowth factor.
Perhaps.
Out of character, did Balgax manage to keep the hide in one piece?
Yeah, Balgax seems to have experience skinning large things.
Okay.
So, accepting the heads, like the bodies and the body hide is in one piece.
Right. You can have the hide, Balgax. What do you say to splitting some of the meat and teeth?
Of course. This shall make a fine rug.
Yeah. I think it'll look fine in your new home. I think our settlement could use some of this meat. There's a good deal of it. Probably make quite an amount of stew.
I sure
Yeah, we gotta-
cannot eat it all. Even though an Oni's appetite is endless, it is not quite that endless.
Of course. Next time we sue you, you're gonna have to tell us what you ended up cooking up with it.
He nods.
I can see us making... To be honest with you, I can see us making food for our whole settlement for a couple of days with this in a stew.
Maybe we should bring one of the heads to the settlement and tell everybody we're having Hydra lunch.
Maybe we shouldn't.
I'm just saying we should have like a little bard, Red Soul's song
Okay,
and stuff.
true. Yeah, will become legends. They'll be like, holy shit, they just slayed a Hydra and then brought back its meat to like eat for lunch. That's so badass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100.
All right.
Balgax will
It'll.
like take just a huge chunk of the stuff, as much as he can carry, which
Yeah.
is a lot, but it's still a very large beast, right?
He can probably wrap a whole lot of it in the hide, like a sack over his
Yeah.
shoulder.
That's what he's. That's his game plan. I guess you can add to your coffers the following.
Okay.
Do you quibble over the mysterious organ? Like, do you try to get it?
I'll try to say to Balgax, do you say we could have this organ since you're getting the full hide? Is it fair?
I'll roll for Balgax, see if he wants it.
Okay.
High is wanting, low is not. I want this thing.
All right.
Do you know what it does? Or what it is?
I do not.
Okay. Well,
But I'm keen to find out.
I just think it's like super funny that he rolled a 20. So it's like, I imagine Balgax is like, I really, really want this. Like, I
Yeah.
need this in my house, like as like a centerpiece or something. And we're like, do you know what it is? And he's like, I have no idea. I just really want it.
yeah, I
does.
mean, if he wants it that bad,
It's
I
pretty
don't know
funny.
if I would stop him.
Okay. I'd probably try to barter. Well, if you want the special organ and you want the hide, you think it could be fair if we had a higher proportion of the other things off of the body?
Sure.
I don't really mind. I feel like he can keep those things. And he can maybe tell us if he figures out what the organ's for.
Sure.
I want like a few of the bones.
Absolutely. You can have them. I was gonna say it'd be really cool to like, have a Hydra skull, but we are dragging back ahead. Or
Yeah,
trying to.
there's plenty of skulls.
That will.
There's like
yeah.
7 of them.
Yeah.
Oh! Balgax, whatever heads you don't want, we're gonna put the skulls in our tavern.
Ha ha ha. That's a good idea.
Might
think it'll
make a
make for
fine
decor.
mantelpiece for your little cabin too.
Sure, I'll take a head. He
You should
chops
put a
off
skull
one of the
over your
heads.
hearth.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be like a chimney. Smoke can go through its mouth.
I'd like to see that when it's done.
Yep. He chops off a head, takes it with him. And the giant, like, rucksack that he's created using the Hydra hide.
Yeah.
He, like, starts levitating out, like, 1 mile per hour.
Alright, Balgax. We will catch you next time. Hopefully next time we'll see you, we'll have some books to bring you from the Vale.
I'd like that. Disappears through the entrance. Slyly picks up speed.
He's zooming.
Yep, you're left with most of the skeleton, none of the hide, some of the claws. Say half the claws, so.
None of the hide.
Oh, you said he could take the hide, right?
I'm sorry. I heard you say he left, but you said you're left with.
Yeah.
Okay, I just misheard you. Okay. 6.
It regenerated 2 heads, which means there's a total of 7, right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of meat. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's pretty much everything there is to a Hydra. Like, the teeth are part of the heads. It's kind of like a package deal.
Yeah, we have so many things to do now. Like, we need to explore this tunnel, then we need to go to Vale, we need to go see the guys at Redemption. I'm excited to do it all.
What's the question mark?
Wow. Is the head gonna fade away? Right, is there truly 5? Who knows, right?
I see. I'm not going to add the Hydra meat to the coffers. I'm just gonna say we're gonna be feasting on that the next couple days because it's not like it's gonna last. You know, it's either gonna rot or we're cooking.
Maybe we can try to preserve some of it in the
That's true.
hunters thing or whatever. I don't know if that's possible.
Maybe we can do some kind of maybe like survival checks, or can we say the hunting lodge makes an attempt to like jerky some of this Hydra meat?
Yeah. Just give me a d20.
Okay.
See how well they work with the new mysterious meat.
Okay.
Ew, not
Let's see it.
It's me.
4.
Four's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is.
They think the meat is like too fucked for jerkification.
Okay.
Well,
Then,
like a shit ton of stew.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say we're gonna be snacking on this the next like couple of days, and if if we don't like finish it, it'll probably just be
It's
hunting.
cold outside. We can probably preserve it for a bit longer than a couple days.
Okay,
That's true.
maybe. Yeah,
It's refrigerated.
might last a little bit longer.
We can make it into a bunch of stew and keep that stew for like maybe a week.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and reheat it.
Yeah, can we say that that is supplementing for our importing of foods, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do that then.
We better eat Hydra. I hope nobody gets sick and
I hope
dies.
it's good.
True.
Like, I don't care if it's good or not, as long as nobody's dead.
Yeah, I hope there's not like poison glands in it.
Guys would have taken them out.
What are the odds that a Hydra would have like poison? It's more likely to just be like fucking diseased or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is that the session today?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
How you guys feeling?
Feel pretty good. Balgax made this Hydra fight significantly more doable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it could have been done with Grash and Dazla, but it certainly would have been more challenging with them than Balgax.
Yeah, there was never really like a huge risk. Balgax.
Yeah.
Theoretically, could have disengaged.
Yeah, I think this was pretty neat. You know, I don't know what I expected. I didn't think we would like die or anything. But yeah, Volgax really fucked it up. When I saw my damage to it, I thought it was doable. Like,
Yeah,
even
it
though
seemed.
my roll wasn't like too good, but
It seemed pretty doable.
yeah.
Do you regret or are happy with having a Balgax show up?
I'm happy.
I'm glad he was here.
I feel like it's a nice character development moment for us, you know, we're becoming friends.
Yeah, you know how hard he is if you wanted that bounty too, theoretically. You think you could take on Balgags?
No, man.
Are you kidding me?
I'm pretty sure he could literally just like take Layla and squish her and she would just fucking die. Like,
Like the fucking bats? The vampire bats?
yeah, basically. Yeah. I don't know, Keen might be a little more durable, but
Those Balgags can like pull up on Fort Huntsman and kill everyone.
Yeah. Burke can literally just drop anywhere with his flying and like obliterate shit.
Does make him incredibly scary.
It does. It does. You know?
if we do something wrong or if he just changes his mind, he's basically gonna fucking wipe us all out.
And we'll say, it makes me wonder about like other members of the Oni clan, right? Like if they show up, like
Oh yeah, if they're
a
all
fucking menace in this world.
true, if they're all as strong as Balgax's, or like similar.
Jesus
Dude, what
Christ.
about the Demon King? Like, what the fuck was that then? Because this is like, okay, Balgax casted a level 5 spell, which is
Yeah.
pretty high, but like it's not that high. Like, what the fuck did the Demon King look like then? Holy.
Yeah, must be pretty crazy. The heroes party must have been fucking absolutely berserk crazy as well to defeat the Demon King.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think it's like hella funny that there's like this whole context of like the Demon King in the past or whatever, and you're just like to Grash and Dawsley, you're like, so like, yeah, you know that thing we're gonna go do? Like, you cool if like we bring like a demon along? Like that's
No,
what
Grash doesn't know. Grash doesn't know. He dumb. But Dosler does. But yeah, I don't know why. It's like I forget that the like whole origins of the fucking whole thing is like demons bad, you know? I was even thinking. I wasn't. I was like, oh, we're just chilling here. I don't know. Like we haven't like actually spoken about the fact that this was like the demon lands in like a while, and my dumb ass just like I'm like, I forgot.
Yeah, these were the lands the demons had when they like invaded the kingdom and
Yeah.
killed the old king that everyone loved. Right. It's a
You're just
crazy
doing, like,
badass.
palm to forehead, like, oh yeah, that's right.
That's what
Oh,
happened.
that was so bad. Dang.
Hey, but Bulldogs is nice. We can't just be racist.
True.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Oh yeah, what's your what's your settlement term?
True.
Well,
get that out of
I
the way
will
real
say, our food is supplemented by a good amount of Hydra meat.
Do we do guard post now that we've done
I'd like to.
the boarding home?
I'd like to.
Yeah, do you have the cash holy?
We have a lot of money.
I think so.
We have
Do
like
you?
1,000 gold.
We got some money.
Oh my god. Yeah, you could afford a lot.
1.1k gold, and then we have some silver and coppers.
And treasure as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, once we sell all this shit, we're gonna be rolling in dough. And then it's probably going to be time to make a real rank house.
Where should we put the guard post?
Probably near the entrance, I think, to
Yeah.
the settlement.
Yeah, it's a 1x1, I'm pretty sure. So tiny
Oh,
ass
that's
building.
easy. That's
We
easy.
probably want multiple guard posts eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Really? Okay.
Hmm. I
I mean, if it's 1x1, yeah, I was gonna say like on the other side of the road from like the trading post would be good.
Yeah, like right here.
Either
works.
of those sound great to me. I would probably opt for like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll type that in my calendar. One thing I wanted to broach. After the joint session, I was thinking about there maybe being a time skip to next spring.
Really?
Yeah, because adventuring out in like the snow would be kind of like risky.
Treacherous.
Okay. So,
And every like every business also would be basically closing down for winter and just like riding it out. It's usually how it goes.
Okay. So we'll be hunkering down and chilling for the rest of winter once it gets really cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go chill with Flump and Balgax.
Yeah.
Does Flump even care about the cold? Do the Fae even feel the cold?
They probably
He could
do.
be kind of not full corporeal, right? Then it might not affect him as much.
That is true. Let's see. So,
This might be a bad time to be advertising tourism.
yeah,
Well,
no
you know
one's going to
what?
be coming.
We're getting it out there, and they'll grab the flyers and be ready for next year, okay?
Yeah. I want to try to get an apprentice sorcerer in the Vale.
Yeah, well, that'll maybe happen in spring.
Also, we won't be able to go yet, huh?
Be
Well,
a lot of
it's
trouble.
up to you whether or not you think you guys would go on like a week-long journey through the snow, like while it's winter.
I need to go get books somewhere. We promised Balgax books, so we'll have to go do that. Maybe closer.
Well, there will be a bit downtime, so we could maybe say that you do that, right?
Okay.
Sure.
But the big cell and everything else we'll do in spring.
Think so.
Okay.
The big cell.
The big cell.
I just think it makes sense. I know. Does it make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
It's fair
I
enough.
think so.
So for the like expenses and gains or whatever, I feel like I can just like freeze that until spring. I think that makes sense to me, to have everything just be the same.
That's
Like
fine.
theoretically
That's
the party
fine by me.
goes on minor errands or ventures to make up any like downside in cash or whatever.
Yeah.
So there might be like, for example, if a character knew how to make potions, could spend the time making potions theoretically, stuff like that. Like it is downtime that is useful.
Yeah, we'll just we'll pull up a trailer and just start cooking potions, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you can start teaching me Sylvan.
Sure. Yeah, that could be
That'd be
something we
doable.
do during the winter.
Yeah. You can teach me in Balgax.
Do you have a
too.
language to teach me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Hold on.
I speak Elven.
Yeah, I speak that in common and Sylvan.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, if you're getting Balgax involved, there is other theoretical things you could learn.
So true.
For example, demon language,
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. We should learn demon language, actually.
demon magic,
Oh, that might
question
be
mark.
useful.
Yeah.
Does Flump also speaks Sylvan, yeah?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the language of the Fae.
Yeah, so between me and him, you can be learning Sylvan, like throughout winter.
True.
Like when you go to hang out with him, you know, you can also kind of talk with him about Sylvan and try to speak with him in Sylvan and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not saying you guys need to decide what you do right now. It's just something to be on the mind. Figured
Yeah.
we'd pull the trigger sort of near the end of the time skip when we like re-adjourn,
Yeah, sure.
right? So I will want to take like a week or two or so just to fill out the map with more points of interest and stuff. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, sure.
I'll probably be asking what the party like plans on doing spring, just like a wide trajectory goal, so I can prep with that in mind. That's my plan.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that being said, how'd you guys feel about the session?
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
good.
I didn't expect this to happen.
I didn't
But I'm
expect it
glad
to
we dealt
happen.
with it.
The
Yeah.
session went fucking completely off the rails.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all good. The woad stuff is still preps. It's just like for next time we adjourn, right? So
Yeah.
it's completely fine. It's still usable. It's kind of anticlimactic almost. Just fucking grab the biggest dude you could find. Let's knock that Hydra out.
I thought it was gonna be harder, to be honest.
Why
Yeah.
you invited Bobcats?
Well, yeah, but I thought even with him it would be like harder. You know,
Yeah.
I thought with like the other two we would just get totally fucked. Like, but I think we could have done it with the four of us. Like the
I think we could have.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably
But
would have been
all the, like-
easy with the other party too, theoretically.
All the warnings we've been like getting about not being able to do it, like, have really gotten like in my head, and I was like
Yeah.
really, really overestimating how hard this was gonna be.
Well,
In theory,
yeah.
with bad RNG, with the Grash and Dazla party, if they kept hitting the intervals for knocking off heads, couldn't that have been catastrophic for us?
Oh yeah, 100. If they like crit and then got a head lopped off and then boom, it's up 2 heads.
I'm just saying, if that happened like a few times, that could have been like tragic.
Yeah, or if you didn't have a fire sword, would have
Yeah.
regenerated heads, like 4 more of them, I think.
Yeah.
So the fire sword definitely was big.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else there was, or could be. That could have gone wrong. I mean, if it was Grash and Dazla, like, they could have hit Grash like 5 times, then he could have just died instantaneously.
Yeah. Like when it started fucking getting you, I thought you were gonna die, but it only halved you, which was like,
I mean,
No.
Dazla's armor class is fucking garbage.
yeah.
Oh
Could
yeah,
have got nuked as well.
I
That
think
is
it would have
true.
just been RNG whether or not we get like really fucked, honestly. It would just
Yeah.
be dice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I can think of a few ways right now that the RNG could have murdered us with Grash and Dazla.
yeah. I don't think it was a completely easy enemy.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that Keen was critting over and over, and you had Balgax, who,
Yeah.
to be frank, is probably over-leveled for the occasion.
Dude, fucking key hidden that crit on crit?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do we get any experience for this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm sure we got some.
Yeah.
We get experience for eating hydro meat for a week straight.
Yeah, get the Hydra meat shits.
Yeah.
No.
As long as only we do, not the whole fucking sound.
Just like the constipation of eating only meat.
No, we're putting it in a stew.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I imagine it would be like the reverse of a follower. Like Balgax gets a full XP share and you guys each get half of one.
Sad.
Maybe it's fair enough. Like, I'm not even gonna complain. Like, I feel like he did contribute a lot to that fight.
Alright.
Balgax is the protagonist now.
Boom. There you go.
Not bad.
Yeah, for a singular fight.
That's pretty nice.
I'm excited. Excited for the Veil stuff. Excited for the joint session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be neat.
I have so much stuff I want to do in Veil. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, definitely should list it out at some point. Help me with my prep later.
Sure.
Alright.
So I was scratching my head. Like, I've got a lot of stuff prepped, but I don't know if it will even come up.
Okay.
Because it's like, well, what if Layla goes into the wood? What if you guys just stay in Vale? What if you try to fucking go in the deep wood or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the heavy armor master at the bottom says heavy armor you have equipped weighs effectively half as much for the purpose of your encumbrance.
Yeah.
Do I just put it at half weight in general? Because that's what I did.
Yeah, just bear in mind that if for whatever reason you have to carry your armor without wearing it, it weighs twice as much.
Got it.
Oh, I forgot to mention, but I have the statue effigy on me. That's also something we can sell.
True.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Sure.
And that's
I
effed
would
up.
say we'd probably want to do that at the Vale. 'Cause
Leaving the
might be able
person
to-
trapped and stealing their statue and selling it.
Yeah. Well, I was told by her friends that she's bad, so
True. That is true.
yeah.
Bad
I
person.
wonder if it would be more worthwhile to sell something like that in Mage's Rest or the Vale.
I don't know. Maybe we should sell
Maybe
it to
the
the faith
Vale. I
spirit.
feel like the Vale might have like weird collectors of like face stuff, maybe.
True. Probably.
Okay, I really need to write out a lot of stuff for you because I have so many things I want to do in the field. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I look forward to that. I also statted out potential hirelings as well. That's something I won't have to do later.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well,
Should we do expenses and stuff, or is that skipped until spring?
it can be skipped until spring. I think it's the same as
Okay.
doing it whenever. Or worst case scenario, we could also just do
I'm
it.
just asking.
We could do it during the joint session, too.
Yeah,
So that's
I'm just
technically.
kind of asking because I'm assuming like winter's starting up, so everything's probably already in the process of like closing up or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I think either way.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay. Well, thank you for the session.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Glad you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Look forward to the next sesh. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you guys later.